We've got the kids up there.
Yeah.
That's not good then, is it?
Let's take them down.
No. I don't know what to do. Hello. Can you hear us? All right, Edward, can you hear us? Slow mode is on. I think I should turn that off for replying messages. I don't know how you do it. Sends a message every 30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, she's spot on, mate. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We're just having a go at live. I don't like this slow mode I put on. I don't know how you get it off.
The way the setup is, I can't quite get into it.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. An impromptu live.
He's having some munch.
All right. I don't know how you turn that more actions. I'm just trying to suss out as I put it on the answers for slow mode. And I don't know how you get it off. I have no idea. Hello, Annie. How are you doing? I hope you can hear us. I'm just saying I've got the first time I've done a live and I've set some sort of slow mode um to the replies, and I don't know how you get it off. So so I can only get a reply every 30 seconds. So I don't know how I get it off. So if we're a bit slow, then that's the reason why. Yeah. Thank you very much. I always enjoy your channels, your videos. Spot on. Thank you very much. Let me see plop plops. What's the matter?
You can see a bird outside.
All right, Jack. Yeah, I think we can win tomorrow. Yeah, most definitely. I think we can beat them. I don't think they're a good team, but I think we're just as good. We can beat them. We've got some great players. Why not? Hiya, Annie in Canada. Hey, my sister just moved from Canada. She did used to live in Canada, but she's moved to America now. She was Vancouver, wasn't it? Vancouver way. Yeah, so we just thought we'd do a bit of a impromptu live just to try it out.
You haven't done a live on yours yet, have you?
I've never done a live, no. It would be nice, Edward. It would be nice. I was born in '66, so I was only 2 months old when we won the World Cup. So I don't remember anything about that, obviously. But yeah. That season with United, I hope so, mate. It looks like they're going to sign a few players. The way it's going. Hey, Martin, how are you doing? Yeah, say we'll get a few players in, get rid of the dead wood, the ones that don't want to be there, the ones that aren't good enough. And yeah, hopefully we'll start getting back to how we used to be and be a force to be reckoned with again. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
There you go. There you go, baby.
Everton, yeah, well, that's that's the good side of Liverpool, isn't it? You know what I mean? Rudy, Rudy. Martin, what do I think the score will be tomorrow? I don't honestly know. As long as we win, I don't care. As long as it doesn't go to penalties again, because I hate penalties. I'm like that. As long as we win, that's all that matters. In fact, the England top's got the England top that I've got's got Rooney on the back of it, on the on the name on the back. That's the one I'll be wearing tomorrow. Ah, yeah.
Move over a little bit.
Nice t-shirt, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there she is.
you can't see her yet, but she's actually just on the side here.
Jack, I hope we win in normal time. I can't be taking any more. I know it gets too much. Finish him off.
No.
Martine, I like your content. You think you do a great job on your channel. Thanks, Martine, and to you as well, yeah. You do some good recipes on there. Some that I haven't heard of, and I'm like, whoa, where's that from? Obviously, with the name Food from Afar, you're doing Food from Afar.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, good. I like it.
Watching on hers the other day. I can't remember what. Oh, honestly, my memory is terrible. But I even said to you when I went, that looks absolutely delicious.
Remember what it was. Edward, I love both channels. Keep it up. Thanks, mate. Yeah. There's Martine saying hello to you.
Hi, Martine. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, it's an impromptu one. Just that.
We just thought, well, Ian's never done one on his channel yet, so we just thought we'd give it a go.
Why not? Why not? And I know the quality of the camera doesn't look that great, does it? Off the laptop. It's not brilliant, is it?
I should put the main light on.
Maybe.
I'll try put the main light on.
Yeah.
Because we've only got the lamp on, haven't we?
Yes. Aye, that's true. Oh, oh my God. I look like I've gone into a nuclear reactor now.
Actually, no,
I
that's
think that's got a bit too bright, hasn't it? Like, God. Right light, right light.
we've just blinded everybody on the chat.
Ah, dear. I don't know. This, like I said, the chat thing set to the side. I've somehow managed to set so I only get a message every 30 seconds, apparently. So if we're a bit slow to reply or you put a message on and we're like, and I don't know how to change it back again.
It's more because we're not quick at reading, to be perfectly honest.
No, we're not.
And we don't want to miss anybody's comment, you see.
Aye. Thought the aliens were coming for you. That's what I was like.
Martine, you're probably right. I was wishing it, wishing it.
We have a song, Ian. Man loves it.
Absolutely not.
You want Ed Matt singing, mate? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I remember not long after we got together, which was over 20 years ago, we used to go to a karaoke. And what song did they get you to do?
Didn't we do one in Benidorm when we went to Benidorm that year? I think we killed.
It was that fast food song.
Oh, that was in the winning, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was years ago.
He used to always put his name down for the fast food song. Oh, honestly, it was ridiculously bad.
But me and you killed. Me and you went
Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
We did Paradise by the Dashboard Light in this bar in this karaoke place in Benidorm, and we just emptied it. There's me and her screeching at each other.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous.
It was horrendous. We're not good singers. No,
Edward, absolutely not.
I only sing when I'm absolutely bladdered. That's when I sing.
Remember when we first started doing this? It was on a Friday night. We put all the songs on the TV, and we're going to go live. And I went, "Oh, copyright."
Yeah, aye. Martine's put, what is your favourite food to cook?
What's yours?
You see, I like doing curries.
You're good at curries, mind.
Takeaways, and that's my personal preference. What about what you like doing?
To me, it's the baking side of
Yeah,
it,
you like
but not.
baking.
See, we both only have a sweet tooth every now and again, and
Yeah,
it's normally after
a
a
Sunday dinner.
very, yeah, a Sunday dinner or a very savoury meal. Then we'll both go, "Oh, I just fancy something sweet now."
Yeah,
But to me, you kind of beat a pie.
yeah. Can't beat a pie, lush pie. Edward Allen, would you do a channel to go together?
To be perfectly honest,
I
we
don't think
wouldn't work well together.
we probably wouldn't because
Because no, it's only because I'm a bit of a control freak in the kitchen. When I'm in the kitchen, it needs to be just me.
yeah.
Yeah. So I know exactly where everything is and I know exactly what I'm doing. And then if Ian turns around and says, "Do you want us to do this?" I go, "No, no, no." So that's down to me. So that's probably would be entertaining for other people, but would end in divorce.
We'd end up killing each other. Just crack on with it, and you do it. That's what we'd be like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even though sometimes we can work really well together,
yeah,
but then I get a little bit possessive over the kitchen. So that's the reason.
yeah, yeah. We both love cooking, as you can tell. So, aye.
Well, to be honest, I think after the Euros are done, my son and daughter-in-law bought us a meal ticket for
Oh,
what's
it's a Turkish place, isn't it?
Turkish place, yeah,
We're gonna
around
go.
beside us,
We're
and we're
gonna have
gonna
a
go
treat
and
out.
we're gonna have a treat out because we don't do takeaways very often.
No,
Um,
you are the
so
best.
if you'd like to have a review on that, either on Ian's or mine's or both,
I think it's called. Is it Lavette or Lazette?
I think so, yeah.
It's supposed to be really, really, really good. I've heard good things. All the lads at work have said it's good.
Oh,
So
thanks, Edward.
yes, we are the best.
I'm better.
We didn't do that bake-off thing that was going to do, did we?
No, we didn't.
Like a bake-off challenge.
For that exact reason.
Who makes the better scone? Scone.
That's me nemesis.
That's why I pick scones.
That is, do you know what? I absolutely love and adore a cheese scone, but every time I've made them, they're like that.
Flop.
They're just horrible, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they're edible, but they're just not good.
See, yeah, man does make good pastry, like, I must admit. Whereas I'm a bit of a novice when it comes to baking. I can make bread and stuff like that, not a problem. Who's the best cook? Definitely Mand. She's got a much
Varied.
broader knowledge of cooking and cooking skills than what I have. I'm a very much follow a recipe sort of guy where Mand can just rustle up something out of nothing. Well, I can if I put my mind to it, but Mand's always tastes better.
What is it that you always say to me? You have to go one better than me, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Even with a sandwich.
Have you tried the spice, spice and tice? How many challenges that say?
I think so.
Spice and tice. Not never heard of it, Martine. Never heard of it.
Tell you what, give us an email, either on mine or Ian's. Well, actually, this is Ian's live, so take it on Ian's and we'll have a look. Is it a website? Is it a spice mix? Something like that. Just let us know. World's hottest curries. Oof.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, you see,
You've done a file, haven't you?
I did it years and years and years ago when I was still in Hull. We used to regularly go out with the lads and have a curry, but like it was normally like up to Vindaloo strength, somewhere around there. I tried a foul and it was just too hot. It was just ridiculously hot. I had 2 mouthfuls, and that took me about 20 minutes. And it's just a waste of money because I just left it. Just went, nah, I can't eat that. It's just far too hot. A Vindaloo's bad enough, but that's about as hot as I'll go.
But we like a jalfrezi, don't we?
Yeah,
Oh, what was
jalfrezi.
that one that we got in
Ma-
Berwick?
Martine says she's done that on your channel. Yeah, we'll have to have a look.
Oh,
Favorite drink to drink? Is that an alcoholic drink or just a drink? If you're talking drink, I like my spirits. Always been a spirit drinker. I like my rums. I like my whiskies, bourbon.
whereas I'm a little bit.
I like a beer. Don't get me wrong.
It's got to be a nice beer,
It's
though.
got to be a nice beer. Yeah.
When say I'm a very fast drinker, so when we go out, I drink like sort of lager, so I can last the night.
Whereas I'm like,
When I'm at home, I like see have a pint glass and I've got a little bit of wine,
Scotch whiskey in
and
it. Yeah,
touch it up with lemonade.
yeah.
So
Single malt, nice blob of ice. That's all you need. Thank you very much.
thing is, I've seen Ian in the past get a really good bottle of whiskey, and he can sit and drink most of that bottle and wake up the next morning
Christ.
and not have a
Yeah,
hangover.
as long as I stick to that one drink.
Yeah.
Never tried wine with lemonade. It's all right. I'm not a wine drinker though, but
Food from afar. Sorry, Martine. I had a stomach operation about 12 years ago now, and I found it very difficult to find a drink that I could actually tolerate. And was it your mate off the buses one day, wasn't it? Says, why don't you try wine? Because I was never ever a wine drinker. And he said, try white wine, and I didn't like it. So then I thought, oh well, I'll get a bit of rosé. And then I thought, oh, that's a little bit. So I thought, I'll just top it up with a bit of lemonade. And I thought, oh, it's not too bad now, actually. So that's the reason why I do the wine and lemonade.
it's like that with shandy, isn't it? When if you have a beer, if you don't fancy if you get strong tasting beer. I had a thing for real ales and that years ago, and I went through them all, and then it was like then I just went off it.
But I am a proper cheap date, right? I have the cheapest bottles of wine from Aldi.
Winner,
right? A £3 something a bottle, and then the cheapest lemonade from there, which is 20 odd pound, 20 odd pence.
Let's put Edwards put try rose cider and lemonade together. It's nice Thatcher's cider. I used to sup cider years ago.
Edward, thank you very much, but I would be in bed after about an hour.
Yeah, she's not a. Yes, you're not a big drinker, are you?
No, it's like it's whenever I go out with my friends, and it'll get to about 3 hours in, and then it'll go, oh, where's man? I should be in a taxi home. I don't even say it to all. I just get in a taxi and I just go. And then once I'm in the taxi, I'll text them all or WhatsApp them all and say, enjoy the rest of your night, loves.
Ciders can be lethal. Christ, remember the old days back in the day, and what was it? Was it White Lightning? When you was a teenager, and drink White Lightning and all that. You're like, oh my god!
2020.
You sniff that now, and you go, oh my god.
2020 as well. Yeah, remember being 15, sitting in the park on a Friday night with a bottle of 2020. Eek, ridiculous.
I've got 2 of those drinks that I probably can't drink again. One's Lamb's Navy Run because I got that drunk on it.
You threw up in your ex-wife's car, didn't you?
Yeah, I threw up in my ex-wife's car, yeah, and I had to clean it up.
All the way down
projectile vomiting,
the window,
right down the door card, and I had to take it all apart the next day. Yeah, I'll never forget that. That was horrible. And the other one is Martini. Was it the Martini Rosé, the red one?
The Rosso.
Rosso. That was at my nana's, Nan and Grandad's.
I didn't know him then, by the way.
Me and my mate we a bit naughty. We took out my nana's drink cabinet, bottle of that, 2 bottles of that, and we just sat in the field and got absolutely smashed. And then I threw up again.
Mine is Malibu.
14 years old.
I remember we used to go. I don't know. Well, there's a place called North Shields, not around from here, and they used to let anybody in. And I used to drink from 16 to 18. And I remember going, I don't know, we used to go every Friday night. And I remember it was my 18th birthday, and we went down to North Shields. And I remember going to this pub with an 18 banner in all sorts on. And the guy,
You've been coming in here for years.
the bar owner went, "You've been coming in here for years."
And you're just
It's like,
18.
oops. But my friend bought us a litre bottle of Malibu, and I must have drank 3/4 of that. And when I lived at home, my dad had a bar, and I woke up the next morning, the rest of that bottle of Malibu was on the bar, and I just looked at it and went, that was it. And I've never drank it since.
Martini Rosso. I can't drink that. Even the smell of that now, I'm like, ugh, ugh. What's that?
Only Thatcher's and Strongbow cider, rosé cider, and lemonade and ice. When I'm drunk, I sit in the corner laughing my head off. Edward, you've got to record that and send it to her.
Martini. Malibu's delicious. Yeah, I ain't had that for years. My tipple when I was younger we used to call it moon juice. It was a lager snake bite basically with a blue balls in it, and it turns it green. So we used to call
What's
it moon
your
juice.
favourite drink at Christmas?
My favourite drink, well,
At Christmas,
yeah, it's Bailey's.
uh-huh.
Irish cream Bailey's. I love it.
Remember, we don't watch the soaps that much anymore, but when we first got together, we had our little dog, baby dog. That's what she was called, baby. And Christmas night, Coronation Street came on at 7:30.
Yeah.
You cracked the bottle of Bailey's.
Yeah.
By 8 o'clock, the full bottle was gone, and you went, "I'm taking the dog for a walk."
I remember that. It was just like Bailey's to me. It's just like so moreish.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like you can't get enough of it. And then I polished off a full bottle
In half an hour.
in half an hour, and then regretted it because I felt sick. I would have taken the dog out.
And I'm sure you probably did puke when you took the dog out.
Like I did. Try mint Baileys. I think I've had that before. Yeah, it's nice. Even though I don't normally buy the proper Baileys.
No, we'll get Aldi.
I get the Irish cream, the cheaper one. When you get more, you can buy 2 bottles for the price of one. Me being a tight Yorkshireman and all that. But yeah.
Next time you do this, do not put the 30 seconds on.
I know I don't know how to change it.
I feel like we're not having a proper conversation.
I know. I totally get that. I'm trying to look at the frugal. Yes, frugal. That's the word, Martine. Frugal. Did you hear that? She says tight ass. Frugal Yorkshireman. That's me. I don't know. Hey, dear. It's weird. I quite like doing it live though. It's quite good. You know? It's all new. The only thing I don't like is you get some of the, because of monetized now, you get ads in the middle of it, don't you? And stuff like that, which is a bit of a turn off, like, but she's about, where is she? I don't know where she's gone. I don't know where she's disappeared to, but she's spot on, mate. Yeah. We're just honestly, right, we're constantly clean with the cat hairs because she's shedding all the time. And literally, I've done it this morning. I've got one of them, the window scraper things, the wiper things. Well, we use it to clean the stairs and get the hairs out. You should have seen the hairs I got off the stairs. And it was only like 3 or 4 days ago that we hoovered it up. And it's just like, for God's sake. You pay for premium, so no ads. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, well, I don't know. It's all new to me, this, Martin. Just man's a successful man. We were talking about the other day, like, we should have done it years ago, because we did toy with the idea of doing it. I mean, obviously, a lot of people have done it in lockdown, and that was the time to do it, really, because that's when I've seen a few people have kicked off from lockdown and away you go. I mean, I was off in lockdown. I was furloughed, so I could have done it. but it's having the bottle to do it. And it's only because man started doing it. I thought, oh well, if man can do it, I'm doing it. Obviously, I'm not successful as man, and my channel's not as big, but it's getting there. I get it for £5, so it's cheap. Right. I wonder how much. Yeah, I've seen it thinking where it says, "Do you want to go premium and all that?" Might have to look into that because it can be a bit off-putting. I know, like, well, it is, but like if we're watching other channels, we just like, all right, well, the ads have come on for a minute or whatever. We just disappear and have a blast on the vape or whatever, don't you? Or go and have a tab or something. I might have to look at that. I'm just gonna. Oh, it's been.
I'll do it.
All right, okay. You can have a top up.
Coke left. Do you want some lemonade?
Yes, please. I've run out of me Dr. Pepper. You see, that's another thing. Yeah, Edward, I've seen that. I think about merch. Yeah, but
Would anybody want to buy it?
would anybody want to buy it? You know, I don't want to seem pushy or, oh, look, we're so good that we've got merch or,
Buy me.
you know, that like that thing where they buy me a coffee and stuff like that. It's like,
And do you know what it is? I haven't got a problem with anybody doing that at all.
no,
It's just I don't feel
I don't feel comfortable about it.
because I don't think I'm worth it.
But we could possibly do some merch if there was a market for it. You could do little T-shirts with a slogan on and stuff. I mean, I got that apron for Mans. I got the apron for Mand off this, and it was a place up near us.
eBay.
Was it Monk's Eaton or Whitney
What
Bay?
eBay. I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, anyway, I got it, and it wasn't cheap, but they said like once we've got the design, we can do your T-shirts, we can do you this, we can do you that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it might be a possibility, but I mean, there was that.
I don't know whether you can. Oh,
And it needs to be up.
yes.
I mean, that's, and it's proper embroidered onto her apron. It's not like a sticker. It's proper embroidered. So they do the full design. And that, I think that was about 40 quid it worked out or something like that, wasn't it?
But they said because they had to make the design first, that's why it was going to cost more the first time.
Yeah.
If you want any more, then they've already got the template for it.
Aye. Have I watched a channel called Hubnut? No, never heard of it, mate. Never heard of it. Hubnut. And what's Martin put?
Your son's going to be doing a channel. It's about gaming.
All right, yeah. Excellent.
It's not something that we're into, but send with a link. We will subscribe.
Excuse me.
Might not watch that much, but I'm sure if I give it to my grandchildren, that they would watch.
Yeah.
Because they're into, especially Jack.
Yeah, well,
Jack's really into his gaming.
Yeah,
so
he does a lot of gaming, doesn't he?
Is he 13, 14 now?
Aye.
So he's really into his gaming.
Hubnut. Oh, we'll check that out, mate. We'll check it out. Hubnut. Yeah. We'll have a look. See what it's all about. I was watching the rugby this afternoon. My team got beat again by our biggest rivals.
And I was doing a video, and I was hoping that nobody could hear his cursing from upstairs.
I do tend to get a bit animated, like watching the football tomorrow night. If you had a live cam while I'm there, it'd be. If you had a swear jar, you'd be a millionaire by the end of it.
What did somebody say to you? You should have a swear jar one day, and you went.
I'd be bankrupt within a frigging hour. Mm-hmm. No problem, Martin. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, definitely. Give us a link and I'll send it off to the grandkids and our Jack. Definitely our Jack.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, we've got a few things planned, haven't we? Like for the next week or so.
Well, what we do is we sit down on a Friday night when Ian comes home from work and I'm finished work, and we'll do a meal. Pardon me. We'll do a meal plan for the next week for what he's doing and for what I'm doing. So we'll do that.
Oh, classic cars. Sharon, thank you so much. Sharon, hi guys. I'm gutted that I missed the live. Well, it's still live. We're still live.
Sharon, you still here?
We're still here.
Hiya.
It's about Ian Seabrook and the love of classic cars.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know
have
any
any
old.
of you watched the Macmaster? Because I started watching him and I really, really enjoyed him. But then all the thing with the electric car, I got a little bit.
See, I like the classic cars. Like my first car, I'm that old. My first car was a Mark II Capri. And that was second hand when I passed my test, 1985, I think that was.
Oh, good.
I know. Lovely bright yellow 1.6L Capri. I love that car. It was like, you never forget your first car. And it was just like, I was in love. And I thought I had got one of those, what was them? A Goodman stereo with a 3-bar graphic equalizer and the speakers on the back. I thought it was the
Yes,
dogs.
Martin. When his mum was alive, and even when he lived in America for 12 years, that he keeps saying, I loved him. And even when I first started watching him, I absolutely adored him. But lately, just don't know.
Is that what his name is, Lee?
Uh,
I've never watched. I've seen it when Man's watched. Ah, no, for me. But obviously, he had to start somewhere, same as all of us.
oh, well, hey, he's
And
making
of
his money,
course,
isn't he?
if you got successful,
I think he's
fair enough.
187,000 subscribers. So hey, crack on, mister.
Edward, they're bringing the Ford Capri back out in electric. Are they?
Oh,
Ooh,
no,
ooh,
absolutely not.
ooh. Yes.
Yeah, food from afar. Sorry, Martina, keep. Um, I've watched a few of them. I think he did a one from John O'Groats to Land's End about all of like the
Please.
different electrical places where he could actually charge up his vehicle, and I think he was maybe a little bit.
Porsche Cayenne or whatever it was, wasn't it? And you're like, okay.
No, he had. Yeah,
It was
he
a
did have a
Porsche.
Porsche Cayenne, but then didn't he get gifted one not that long
So you
ago?
get gifted a Porsche. I mean, you're not going to say no to that, are you?
Exactly.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Crack
Bring
on,
it on.
mister.
It doesn't look like a Capri. It looks like an SUV. Ah, well, that's not the same then, is it? Yeah. No. Sharon's me too, Ian.
Ian has a Hyundai i30
I've got a Hyundai and it's never let me down.
for years.
Actually, it's starting to. I don't know whether it's the clutch or it's the gearbox oil. It crunches a bit and goes a bit stiff in gear now and again. It doesn't do it all the time, but
You can do it because you've got the strength, but when I'm driving, it's like.
it needs to be sorted out. Like, but we've had it 6 years now, coming up to, and it's the only thing I've had to replace is the battery
Yeah.
and tires. That's it. Keep it maintained, and away you go. Happy days.
Oh, you only took it for a test drive. I didn't realise that, Martin. I thought he was gifted.
Hi, Sharon. I'm here.
Hi, Sharon.
It's an impromptu one. We didn't put any warnings out or anything. Just said, right, sorry, we'll do a live. Why not? And if it goes down okay, then I might start doing one on a weekend for an hour or so, or a couple of hours.
Oh, he still has the Taycan.
Still a Porsche, though, isn't it? That's still
Yeah,
a
but it's
Porsche.
his one that he's bought.
So
I thought he was gifted one.
Yeah.
Because I just watched like a few of the clips. I didn't really see.
I don't like them that much, Porsches, to be honest.
Well, our next door neighbour's got a Tesla, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's all right.
The last time we went on holiday, he was lovely enough to come pick us up from the airport,
Oh, I felt
and
sorry for him.
he got out to help me put my cases in, and then he got in, and then he just pressed a button, and the seat just went down and up, so he could actually set it
It's all preset.
perfect for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. But we felt sorry for him because
Mhm.
it sent us a message because we've got this cat that's in the neighbourhood. She's only a young cat and she keeps getting pregnant and having kittens. And then, so anyway, it sent us a message just as we landed. We come back from Lanzarote and he said something about the cat. And I went, oh, sorry, mate, we've only just landed. Literally, we've just landed now. We're in Newcastle Airport, blah, 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 blah. And he goes, oh, come and pick you up if you want. So I said, all right, well, I said, because now when you go into the airport, you've got to pay like £4 or £5 just to get in and drive straight back out again to pick somebody up. So I said, I'll tell you what, there's a garage just outside. We'll walk down to the garage and you come and pick us up. So he was kind enough to do that. He picked us up. Yeah, champion. Got back 2 weeks later. He got a
£60.
a £60 fine because he didn't go in the garage to use the garage. He just pulled up and then we walked up and they fined him because it's private property. It's like, what the hell?
Martin, no problem. I really enjoyed your live. It was brilliant. I had such a good time. Ian was upstairs watching football, wasn't it?
Aye.
The minted.
Have we ever had minted lamb and potato gratin? No, not a gratin, but we've had a minted lamb and potato pie, haven't we? Or something
You
similar.
did a review of the Iceland ones when you first started, and were looking last night, and you said you were thinking about doing your own one.
Aye. Sharon, mine was a red Honda Civic. Her name was Her Royal Highness Princess Wanda the Honda. I didn't have a name for mine. It was just the Beast. Well, it wasn't even the Beast.
Oh, you have a little puppy dog called Simba. Staffordshire Bull Terrier. They're gorgeous.
You see, we lost our dog 12. Was it 12 years ago now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well, because we've had Missy about coming up to 9 years.
I loved her. She was mad as a box of frogs.
Oh God,
she was like she's a little terrier, and she was just mad. She was mental.
When we first got her,
loved her to bits. Loved going for walks.
You could fit her in my hand, right? And the boys wanted to call her Tupac.
I'm going no.
And I went no. So I used to say, "Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, baby." And that baby stuck, so she was always baby dog after that.
She used to come to you when she was a puppy. Well, even when she was growing up, and she'd cuddle herself. She'd cuddle her neck right into you like that, and she'd come and have a cuddle like that, and she'd just lay with you. Just like that.
Yeah, but she hated it when we went on holiday, didn't she? We used to have to pack our cases in a separate room and keep the room locked. And then when we came back from holiday, she used to run.
She'd run around the flat for about half an hour,
peeing herself
and weeing at the same time.
Yeah.
Because she was that excited to see it. She's like, "Oh God, oh, Daddy."
Edward, I'm not surprised because I must admit the cuddles that we used to get off baby dog and the cuddles that we get off Missy,
I get
we both get cuddles off her, don't we? Absolutely amazing. You just think to yourself, and then we see Daisy, who is the court cat, who's not really. Our parents are here. Our parents are here, but don't just kick her out all the time. So we're neighbours that way and we're neighbours this way, feeds her and we're all go in turns. But she's such a young cat and she hasn't been spayed and she's 18 months old and she's already on her third litter and it's just devastates the life out of me.
Well, they're supposed to be. They're all supposed to be.
It's a legal requirement now. But do I get in touch with the RSPCA?
Don't get involved that way.
I just don't think that I can. But I have said to Harry next door, one day I'm just going to put her in a thing and take her to the vets and get her done. Because she's literally not got a life.
Oh, it's horrible because we saw them that time on the...
Not that long ago, was it?
Cats. The male cats were obviously... The male cats were...
4 or 5 of them,
there was about 4 of them all after her. And we literally saw them and they were dragging her by the scruff of her neck. And it's like... That's no life. She's not even 2-year-old, is she?
She's only 18 months old.
Poor little thing.
And Harry next door, he grabbed her and took her in and just locked her in for the night.
I had a cat that was vegetarian, Martine. Vegetarian cat. That's unusual, isn't it? Because normally the cannibals, aren't they? Mind you saying that, Missy won't eat chicken.
No, she won't.
She won't eat chicken.
She won't eat any meat.
She's very fussy with her food. But
if you have an egg sandwich and some of the yolk goes on your plate, she's straight there. Butter, we like crumpets done really well. Yeah. The butter comes out of the bottom. And if you put the plate on the side, she's licking the butter up.
Aye. That's true, that, Edward. Yeah, they give unconditional love. Dogs, cats.
Any
Oh,
animal.
I mean, dogs especially. With a dog, it's just like,
Cats
come
are
here,
a little bit.
come here, come
They
on,
get on my
and they jump on
nerves.
you and they give you some love. But cats are like, whatever, on my terms. Maybe later.
On her terms, when she wants fed at 3 o'clock in the morning, she
All he
doesn't
would
get
eat
it
was
in bed.
veg, and he was called Bugsy. Well, I bet he was a fit dog,
Yeah.
a slim dog. If all you eat is veg, Christ, I should maybe try that and go vegetarian. I might get some timber off.
It's not going to happen.
Nah, I doubt it.
Next time I have a bacon sandwich, you'll be like,
Oh, did our dog like tuna fish? She'd eat anything basically, wouldn't she?
oh, God, yeah.
She would eat whatever you give her.
She was absolutely skitsy. And I remember we used to keep her treats in a big box like this. And she sat for 2 days growling at this box. If anyone any of us
Yes,
did
cat.
that.
I'm saying dog, cat. That's me. Do you know what it is? The
Yes,
older I get, the more stupid things that I say.
Edward,
Honestly,
yes, if you get a proper tin of tuna, but I know it sounds really, really weird, but she likes wet food.
she does like wet food. Yeah,
So if you get the tin of tuna, she actually prefers the the liquid that comes out rather than the tuna.
she licks.
We get a
Oh.
like a tub of prawns and I do them into little individual ones and put them in the freezer to get one out for her. But her very treat is to have a couple of prawns, but all of the liquid in the bottom of the
Oh,
prawn
she loves it.
dish,
She loves
and
it.
she just laps that up.
Yeah, she loves it. But baby dog used to eat more or less anything, didn't she?
Yeah.
More or less. More or less.
If you're doing a chicken and they had it on the side resting, do not let her in the kitchen.
No, because it'd be gone.
Yes. We've been there, done that,
Yeah,
haven't we?
yeah.
Was it not a turkey
No,
at Christmas that
my
way?
favorite, the best. You'll probably like this one. This is a funny, really funny story for me back in the day, wasn't it? When I did a Sunday dinner for a change. Do you
Oh
remember?
yes.
When we lived in the flat,
It was when I used to work a Sunday.
yeah, we hadn't been together long, and so I thought, I know, I'll do a Sunday dinner. I'll do a Sunday dinner for everyone for
And
Man
all
when
the
she comes
boys
home.
were home at the same
All the
time.
boys. There was my lad was there, and Man's two lads were still there. Right, I'll make a Sunday. Do a Sunday roast. I think it was a chicken
Yeah, it
roast
was.
chicken or something like that. And you've got well the gravy granules in a
Tub.
yellow tub. So I'm cooking. I've done all the meals, all
Beautiful.
perfect.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So I goes to make the gravy, puts it in, stirs it all up. Not thought out of it. Stirred it all up, slaps it all up, slaps it on everybody's dinner, and they went.
Why does that
And
taste like coffee?
James Marston went, Dad, what have you put curry sauce on the Sunday dinner for? There was a tub of curry sauce right next to it, and I picked that up because it looked exactly the same. And I give him curry sauce. I still get rib for that now.
Yeah.
And that's
Have the
20 years
chicken
ago.
curry for your Sunday lunch, but it was
Lovely.
wonderful.
It was a lovely dinner. Yeah.
It was.
We had chicken curry on the top of it. Well, I thought it was gravy. I didn't even notice the difference. It's
That
like,
was what
oh
I used
my
to
God.
be. That's what I used to work in the call centre. I used to be there from like 9 till 5 on a Sunday
Yeah.
and drive home. And I came home and I'm like, oh, that smells amazing.
Yeah.
Give us me plate. And I went, oh. But the boys had already told you about it, hadn't they?
That's not a. Are we on Facebook? Yeah, we're on Facebook. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
know what, Edward? I set up a dinner lady on Facebook,
And I've set
and
up a
for
Betty Eats
some,
Food.
I
But
don't. I've changed my phone, and since I've changed my phone, I can subscribe to it, but I cannot get on it. So I cannot reply to any messages or anything. That's something we're going to have a look at, isn't it?
yeah. Well, I've still got mine, but it's just like it's having a time. The trouble is, you see all these other YouTubers and they've got like Instagram accounts and they've got TikTok and they've got this and they've got that and Instagram and you're like,
And they work
how
8 hours
and
a
Facebook
day.
and you're working and you're doing YouTube videos anyway, and then it's like you just haven't got the time. It's just like by the time you finish, you're just knackered and you want to go
No
to bed.
worries, Annie. See you later. Thank you for joining.
Thanks, Annie. Thanks for dropping in.
Oh, thanks, Edward. I'd love to see your photograph of Simba.
What's that? How are you on
Okay.
Instagram? I'm on Instagram. Have you got Instagram?
I've got
Yeah,
Instagram.
I've got Instagram, yeah.
Mhm.
And we're on. You've got Snapchat.
No.
I've got Snapchat.
Snapchat,
That's
then
just
do
for the kids.
TikTok.
It's just for the grandkids, basically.
Mm.
The grandkids get in touch with us through Snap because they all use Snapchat. I don't go on it per se. It's just like sometimes I'll send messages or if they want money.
Martine, send a message and Edward send an email and we'll subscribe.
Right.
And oh, thank you,
Martine.
Edward.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll join and then maybe me and you, Martine, can have a chat and you can show me how to do it.
you're on all social media then, Martine. Yeah, nice one.
Thanks,
It's
Martine.
it's just having the time to do it.
Yeah,
It it's so time consuming.
to be
If
honest,
we weren't working, then yes.
me ordinary
Yeah.
Facebook, people keep saying you're like a ghost, you. Nobody ever sees you on there, and then all of a sudden you'll put one post on and then another one's not until like 6 months' time.
Aye.
Cheers, Martine.
Excuse me. Aye. So yeah, that was my little funny story about the with the chicken curry.
Mm-hmm. It was a lovely Sunday dinner, though.
It was
Chicken
apart from the gravy.
actually really tastes nice. Not one person left anything, though.
No, that's true.
You
Yeah,
all ate it.
they all ate it, aye. So you had your roast chicken and all the veg and the roast potatoes all in curry sauce.
It was you that I felt sorry for because he'd literally spent like sort of 3 hours making a Sunday lunch for me coming in at work at 5:30
Yeah,
and all the boys. And then you'd stood in the kitchen all that time, and
ruined it with a
then you went,
chicken
then
curry.
you went like that, and it was like, oh, bugger.
Oh,
Yeah, it was more than bugger. Yes. It was men's private parts.
yes. Oh no, there's some more ads coming up in a minute. Sorry, guys. It just popped up on there.
Do you know what it is? I'm going to pay for that premium.
Do you reckon? I
Yeah.
don't know how much it is.
Can it be that much? Can it?
Don't know.
Even if it's 10 a month or something, I'd pay that.
Right, nice one, Edward. When I'm on it, I'll check it out. Well, it's on here, isn't it? I think it popped. Did it pop up there?
Popped up, so
It
it's
did pop
obviously it's
up.
come up on there.
Aye.
Yeah.
But if I put that up now, then I'm going to lose
You.
this because I'm not that tech savvy.
Right, I can see there's 13 in there. People sitting watching. Come on, let me know who you are.
Is there 13 on there?
Yeah, up there, look.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we've been on for nearly 50 minutes, I know.
I know. It goes so quickly, doesn't it? Can
I
you
remember
remember, Martine,
that one in
when
Leicester.
you did yours? And weren't we so lucky that the football went in extra time and we could have another half an hour? That was class.
Well, there you go. You can add 5 people for £15. That's not bad, is it?
Well, we could add me, you, the kids.
That's not bad, that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. So is that per month? That'll be per month, won't it?
Yeah,
I
I would have thought so.
£15 a month. That's not bad, is it?
Yeah, so when Martine did her
Like
live,
£4 a
her
week.
first live, she was only going to do an hour, and then the football I think went in extra time.
Aye.
So
Per month, yeah.
we decided that we're going to stay on for a bit longer.
Might have to check
Loved
that
it.
out. Might do that. So that stops all the ads.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So how do people learn then if he stops all the ads? It just stops you seeing ads, does it? I presume.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. But then you're affecting other people's earnings, then, aren't you?
That doesn't matter.
It's making money. Cash money. I could be doing with the ads. Yeah, they do get a bit annoying, don't they? To be fair, but it is what it is, I suppose.
Food from afar. What's the channel name? Food from afar. Hi, Edward.
And there she is, the sarcastic.
Sorry,
the sarcasm comes
side
out
to
now.
me just came right out there. Sorry.
I've had to live with that for 20 odd years. He'll be going.
You'd be going.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I'll get right on. I'll get right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the sort of thing I would say, though, isn't it? And be like, yeah, that's rather obvious. Yes, do. Down rather well. We're drinking inch tonight. Johnny Walker. Ooh, yeah. I'll be finishing that off tonight. I like the beer. Friday and Saturday night. That's my nights. And then I don't drink during the week. So I won't be having a drink to watch the England game tomorrow because I'm in early-ish on Monday morning. So I drive for a living, so I can't. Just press on my icon in the chat. Oh, there you go, yeah. Happy days. Happy days. Oh, we're down to 9. We're down to 9. We're losing people.
Seems 1 o'clock. Apart from Edward and
I know. And he's gone, hasn't she? Yeah. But yeah. I think we might win tomorrow. If I haven't just jinxed us, but would be nice. Would be nice.
Let's see if the boys can do as good as the girls, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's it's a different.
No, it's not.
I'm not being sexist, but it's a different level of football. It's a different level of football. It's like Sunday League compared to Premier League. Sorry, that does sound bad, doesn't it? Don't forget to hit the like button.
Oh, thank you, Martine.
The lads, some of the lads at work have just discovered that I've been doing this.
I haven't told anybody at my
And well, I haven't told anybody, but they've found out. And
only because we're recognising being.
so I go in and they're going, "Well, what we're cooking today, Betty?" I'm like, and I go, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share, and comment." And they're all like, "What are you cooking tonight, Betty?" It's a bit surreal. We found it a bit surreal. We went to, was it B&M's?
Yes.
Just up the road from us, and there's this guy that works there. He's called Andy, was he? Andy
and his wife.
And he come up to us and went, "Oh, he's like, to both of us and went, I love your channels." Da, da, da. And it's like it's so surreal because you just go, "Oh."
Actually, the weirdest one was in Lanzarote.
Oh, the lassie in Lanzarote as well, yeah.
We went into a bar in Lanzarote on the second last day, and she says, we filmed.
That's about, yeah.
And she was walking past, and apparently a brother who lives still back in England,
Southampton, wasn't it?
Text and says, "I've just seen you on YouTube." And then we'd gone home by that point. We came back on the night time to have something to eat, and she went, "My brother sent me a message to say that I was on your YouTube."
Aye. She was like, what was her name? Michaela, wasn't it?
Michaela,
yeah. Yeah. She got, "Are you famous?" I went, "Well, not really." We do YouTube.
Martina, yeah, I must admit, I was like literally stood in B&M's going. And it happened a couple of weeks later in Lidl's, didn't it? We were going down and there was this guy kept looking at him, and I thought, oh, he must know him from the buses or something like that. And then he come up, he went, "What's your channels?" And then just walked away.
"What's your channels?" And he put his thumb up and then just walked off. I'm like,
I was like, oh,
"Thank you very much." It's so surreal. It's really weird. You know, not that it's on the scale of some of these celebrities and stuff, but you know, you suddenly think how they must feel if they're getting approached
Well, we started watching it in lockdown, didn't we? Well, I did actually, because
Yeah.
I was used to being in an office with a load of people around us with all of the noise. And then I came home. Ian was furloughed and he spent most of the time in the garden. Well, actually, the garden, the backyard. Same garden. It's not that great. It was the backyard. And I was sat there and I was like, there's no noise going on around us. So I put my headset on and put YouTube on. And I've always watched cooking programs, being of his life.
Yeah.
And I started watching that. And then it was February this year, 4 years later.
Mhm.
And I'm not enjoying my full-time job. And I said to him, I went, I'm going to buy a new laptop. And he went, what do you want a new laptop for? And I went, because I want to start YouTube. He went, you never are. And I went, yeah, I am. And I did.
Yeah. And that spurred me on. But I think a lot of it, like social wise, I'm used to, because obviously I have to talk to people when I'm driving my bus and stuff. Yeah, and you've got to be reasonably sociable. You know what I mean?
Martine, I totally get that. I've worked in my job for nearly 19 years, and I worked in a call centre for 13 years of that. Then after that, I went into the admin side.
Ooh,
And I've been in the admin side for 6 years now. And at the beginning of the year in February, that's when they said, "Oh, we're going to deploy some people back on to frontline on the phones." And I went, "I can't do it." I didn't get picked that time, but I will find out, and they've done it again. They're going to deploy some more to go on the front line, and I'll find out on Monday whether that's going to be me. If it is going to be me, then to me it's going to be YouTube full time, because I can't do it again. Can't speak to people.
Yeah.
Because some people are not nice.
He's asking what your job is.
I work for an car insurance company.
A famous car insurance company.
A very famous car insurance company.
Yes.
And at the moment I'm doing admin, claims, stuff like that. So and then going back on the front line where I have to speak to people, that couldn't be me. Yeah. Not again. Not after 13 years and then 6 years off. I've spent the last 6 years reviewing with underwriters, which I don't mind. But to go back to the public, a lot of the public aren't nice. I've been told, I hope you burn to death. I hope your children die.
People are horrible sometimes.
All sorts. And I couldn't go. I'm nearly 58-year old. I'm not going to go back to that again.
Mark Holland. Hi, guys. Love your channels.
Hi,
Thank you very much, Mark. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing? Yeah. People can be horrible, you know. It's the same in my industry. And I've just recently done 5. We have to do CPC courses, which is this European Union thing, but we're not even in Europe anymore. But we have to do like certain courses. You have to do 5 days of training for every 5 years. And I've just recently done them all. And it's all like, about smiling and stuff. But I've always been one of them. I react how people react to me. So if somebody comes on and they're ranting and raving at you and saying, "Where's this bus?" and I'm just like,
Edward,
I'm not going to help you.
When I was younger, when my children were really young, I did work as a dinner lady. So that's it. It's funny because in the call centre, everybody knew that I cooked. And when I used to walk in on the morning, go, "Oh, here's the dinner lady. Oh, here's the dinner lady. What you brought today?" Because I used to do some, like
used to make it. What did you used to take to work all the time?
Corned beef, pie.
Corned beef and turkey pie. You used to do that all the time.
I used to do that and take it into work for people's lunches, and they used to always call me the dinner lady. So when I decided to do YouTube, I thought, the dinner lady.
Yeah.
So I did do it in a past life, but I didn't do it for long.
But you've always been a blooming good cook. And that is an absolute fact.
Hi, Stephen. Washington, just down the road, mate.
Ah, that's not far from us. No, go through there the other day when I come back from Stanley.
I hope
up the A1, past Washington services.
Yeah, also not Washington DC.
Well, it could be, yeah. Yeah, it could be the Washington in America. Yeah, yeah. You've just answered my next question. Yeah, it's
Thing I find about YouTube is the interaction of people. And yes, you get some nice, and I get mostly nice, but there's 1% that aren't.
man is a man reader. Yeah, you're right there, Sharon. People can be
Yeah.
absolutely not just horrible; they can be downright nasty. Where I would draw the line, I mean, like with those that go, don't get out your cab. You know, like somebody's good and you're enticing. I mean, I'm a big lad. I can look after myself.
Oh, you've had a few scrapes.
Oh, I've had a few where run-ins and stuff. But where I would draw the line is, and we discussed about this in them courses, is if somebody spits at you,
Yeah,
or spits on you, then I'm afraid I would just lose my.
Well, you're lucky because
I
you've
would
got
lose
that.
it.
That.
You've got the vandal screens, but it's just people think bus driving's easy, but it's not. It's a very can be very stressful at times. The buses that you drive in that's so slow, people on the road, your customers themselves. If you're late or this, that happened or that's happened, you're getting abuse. And it's the same in man. If
Yeah,
people are in a bad mood, they just take it because you're the front line of the company, they'll just take it straight out on you. And I just go, whatever, mate. Generally, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. We get both lads. You've had some lovely people.
Oh,
I've had some lovely people, and they comment and they not very often, but they'll ring up and say what a lovely driver or what have you. Or with man, they'll say, what a lovely.
Thank you for sorting out my insurance.
Yeah. But it's not that often. On the whole, people are okay. But when you get the nasty ones, it's just like
it just puts you off a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Martin, you're right. YouTube isn't easy.
It's raining. It's Washington down the road. Yeah. Are we doing any recipes to help lose weight? Well, I'm trying. But it's man makes such lovely food and pies and it's just like
sausage rolls
and it's just like it's not easy. You see, this time last year I was on keto. And I did lose quite a lot of weight, but I piled it all back on again just from as soon as I stopped it, put it back on. And
it just goes to show a fad diet never works.
Well, it's not a fad diet if you stick to it. If you stick into that.
No, but we did do keto for 2 years. It was awful.
I loved it. Meat.
Actually, Edward, Ian was talking about doing scouse.
Yeah, there's somebody's requested it, and I said I'll have to do that soon. It was a lamb. I think they wanted a lamb scouse.
Thanks for that, Martine. Thanks for sharing it on the community page. You're a darling.
Thank you. It's raining, so it's Washington down the road. Yeah, it's peeing it down. It's hoying it down here, as I say up here.
It's just been awful. We're in July.
It's so depressing.
Middle of July and live outside.
Well, that would have been lovely, wouldn't it? Having a barbecue, doing a live, having a few beers.
We even discussed that a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? So love to do a live and do a barbecue.
I haven't actually made a scouse as such, but we've done plenty of stews because basically it's a stew, isn't it? It's a stew.
Ian's a bus driver.
Yeah, I'm a bus driver for my sins. I've always been a driver. I've taxied, I've done delivery work, 7.5 ton work. It's frightening how many. I was saying that to a driver the other day. I said it'd be frightening how many. If you thought how many miles you've actually ever done over the years.
Oh God, yeah.
As a driver, it'd be frightening. It'd be millions and millions. I must have been around the world about 20 times.
We've got the car out there. I drive to Aldi and back. Oh, thank you, Martine. Favourite place to visit?
Anywhere that's hot.
But if you're talking about the UK, I would have to say Cornwall.
Cornwall was lovely. We did that one year, didn't we?
Road trip.
It was lush.
It was about, oh God, it must have been
it's when we got
7 years ago. We got the Ford.
Well, we've had that car 6 years and it was previous to that. So it would have been about 10 years ago.
We got the car, the Ford.
I've got a Ford Focus, didn't I?
Was it on the Wednesday?
Yeah.
And 2 days later, we decided to do a road trip from Newcastle all the way down to Cornwall, and we just rocked up
Hi,
at
Chris. Thanks,
Airbnb.
mate. Thank you very much.
We did 5 days, didn't we? And it
Yeah,
was brilliant.
we drove down.
We
We
went
drove
to,
down from here. We popped into Hull to
yeah.
see.
Then we went to the Cotswolds.
Then we drove to the Cotswolds to see my auntie. She lives in the Cotswolds.
We went to Weston-super-Mare.
We went to Weston-super-Mare, Bristol, and then we worked our way down. Newquay, Penzance.
If we didn't like where we went up, we
what's
just
the
went
place?
on.
Padstow,
Padstow,
Rickstan. We went
yeah.
down there.
We
went
didn't
down to
buy
Land's
fish and
End.
chips, by the way, because they were far too expensive.
Went down to Land's End.
Uh-huh.
And then we worked our way back to Torquay, and then we just drove back up. It was lovely. Really nice. What is scouse, guys? Is it a Liverpool dish? And I think it's called scouse for that reason, because it's basically it's a stew, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But it's from that region.
Yeah.
I think that's why they call it scouse. But basically it's a stew. So I would guess it was from there.
It would mean that we'd have to cut off the live to take off the slow mo. I'm so sorry, but we'll remember the next time.
The next time I'll just make sure it's not on.
Again.
Yeah, it's like the first first proper live I've done, to be fair. So it's a bit frustrating, isn't it? But yeah, it's a scouse. It's just a stew, basically.
So it is something that you're going to do in the winter.
I have somebody's requested, and I said I'd do it, and I will do it.
Sharon, definitely. We are trying to get into a routine of putting down all of the recipe details as well.
Barbara Lake, both your channels, keep up the good work. People can be horrible. Luckily, they're in the minority. My dad was a bus driver, and lots of stories. Yeah, there's some stories I can tell you.
Completely right.
You wouldn't believe some of the things and where people drive, and just
Barbara, on the whole, I do love people. It's just every now and again you get some.
Most people are absolutely
that
fair,
are just not nice.
Yeah,
but that's their problem, not ours.
Yeah. When I was doing one of these CPC courses, and it did make me think, because sometimes you can be in a bit of a bad mood when you're in any job when you're driving around. But the thing,
well, we could have had an argument.
And this lassie that was running the course went, she says, don't forget, like when you go, so you go to a hotel, and if they're grumpy, and we've been to hotels and they go, oh God, she's in a good mood and blah blah blah, then that's a bad customer experience. So you've got to think that you're giving them a bad customer experience because you are the driver and you are the front line of the company. And I thought, oh yeah, you're probably right. So I do try and be a little bit more upbeat, but sometimes you know what it's like when you're in a bad mood or whatever, your team's just got beat or whatever, blah blah blah, and you've had a bad week. Yeah.
Smartine. Yeah, it is originally made for the sailors in Liverpool, and then the Liverpoolians made it their own. Yeah.
Would it been called scouse? It's got to be.
What's your favourite recipe that you have cooked in the past and you would make over and over again? Oh, that's a good question.
That's a difficult one. That.
It would be oyster for you, would it, Lister?
No, definitely not. Favorite recipe? There's so many. I mean, there's sweets, there's puddings, there's. That's a good question.
That's really, to me, it has to be a classic Sunday lunch.
Yeah.
Which I do make over and over again.
You see, it's bigging myself up, and it's a fakeaway one, the doner kebab one.
Yeah,
I love that. I just love that recipe. It's just, it's so nice and so better tasting than the kebab you would get at a takeaway. I love doing that. But my favourite that Man's ever cooked for me, and she hasn't done it for a while, is a Bakewell tart. That's my favourite pudding.
Yeah.
A Bakewell tart. And the last time you did me one, it was a big, massive one. And I put it over
Christmas. I had a bit of that much.
I think you had a slice, and it was a big, round, massive thing like that. And over the course of about 3 days, I ate the lot. I wonder why I'm so big.
With homemade custard.
With homemade custard, yeah. Yeah. That's my favourite pudding.
Can I just ask, you've asked us that question, Edward. What's your favourite thing to eat?
Hungary in Italy to do next week. Italian food. Love Italian food. I've done quite a few on my channel. I love Italian food. Bacon and egg pie, yeah, was
Oh, thank you, Sharon.
that.
I must admit,
That's what kicked you right off the day. It was just like boom.
and I was thinking nobody's gonna
And
want.
we've talked about this. That one I've gone.
It,
I need a recipe like that.
it
All of a
was
sudden it's going to go
so
viral
rough.
and go boom.
It was one of me first, and it was so rough.
Do you look up the recipe on the internet? We've got right. Basically, we have got recipes that we know.
Yeah.
But we've got a shed load of recipe books over the years. So we either look at recipes online, refresh, or out the cookbooks, and just do it that way.
Ian's biggest thing is that when he gets up in the morning, he comes downstairs and I've got Dinah's drive-ins and dives on.
Yeah.
Or I've got Nigella Lawson on.
Yeah.
It's all about
we all
cooking
watch
for me.
we've always watched cookery programs, haven't we?
Yeah. And we have
On the
got a
Food Network.
shed load of cookery books.
We've got loads of cookery books as well.
And we've done so many of them that we'll look through them on a Friday night, don't we? And we'll go, oh, I remember this.
What we do
That was
is
really
our routine is right. Say on a like last night, yesterday on a Friday. So I'll come in from work, we'll finish, we'll have our tea or whatever. You finish the video off, and they'll be right. Let's get some books out. I'll have a look online or what have you, and then we start going through.
And we'll look through what list to do.
And we'll look for all this to do. Think, right, what can we do? What can we do? Oh, that looks nice. We'll do that. I ain't done that for ages. We'll do that.
Yeah.
And that's how we work. And then we do it for the full week. Who's doing what day? And it's the same with the shopping list when we go shopping, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Always have a shop list.
Even before we did YouTube, it was the same. We always had a shopping list. Bang, 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 bang.
Friday night, we used to make our shopping list. We used to do our meal plan for the week.
Apple crumble. I love apple crumble. Apple pie. What we was trying to do, because we've got so many.
Edward, share your recipe.
We've got so many winter dishes to do.
Yes.
It's like things like we was talking about rabbit and rabbit stew and rabbit pie.
Oh, I'm going to do a rabbit pie.
Now that's childhood memories for me. My granddad making rabbit pie and rabbit stew. It was just like a staple. God, we haven't had that for absolutely ages, have we?
I think one of the most
just
recipes
like
that went down the best, which I was so surprised at, was the liver and bacon.
The liver and bacon, yeah.
I mean, that really, because I was thinking, nobody's going to watch that. Liver, absolutely not.
How do you do rice pudding in a slow cooker?
Oh.
It'd be on the bake. It'd be baked rice pudding, wouldn't it? It'd be on the bake setting.
I'm not sure.
Remember that as a kid?
See,
baked rice pudding with the skin on the top. Oh, with jam on. Oh, yes, please. Nom nom nom.
So what was it in this slow cooker? You can't do bacon in a slow cooker. I would put it on the night before.
Slow cooker. I thought it meant an air fryer.
And I would put it on low and just leave it overnight.
Forget what I said.
And then in the morning, turn it off. Just let it rest for the rest of the day or until you want to have it, and then put it on high for about half an hour just to bring it back up to temperature.
So again, I misread that. I said slow cooker. I thought it was the air fryer. Chris, thanks. Never change. True people. Thank you very much. That's really nice to hear.
Thank you.
That's really nice to hear. You make pork pies. Are you going to give me some tips? Because I want to make a pork pie.
Chris, get on my email because I've got that, and that's the one thing that I'm very nervous about doing. I love hot water crust pastry.
You know how to make the pastry. It's
the pork pie filling.
It's the jelly bit, isn't it?
It's the jelly, because you've got to have that jelly.
Between season, Linda, any ideas?
Oh,
well, the thing is, yeah, or a gooseberry tart.
Yeah.
The thing I remember about gooseberries, I had it for a long time, but again, it's childhood memories for me. My nan and granddad's back garden. It was a long, like allotment back garden right to the back, and they always had gooseberries there. And I just remember you had to add so much sugar to the gooseberries because of that. That tart.
Goose gogs.
Goose gogs we used to call them, yeah, goose gogs. Yeah.
Nice one, Martine. I love my vacuum sealer. I must admit, I absolutely love it. I got loads of rolls of bags from Lidl's as well.
€55 for both. Hey, that's good.
It is.
Strangely enough, I've just acquired a new air fryer, so you'll be seeing that.
Bought a new air fryer.
Yes, I've just yes.
That's coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah. You are so sweet together. Lovely couple. I'm interested in cooking. Hubby cooks. Hubby
For a
cooks for a living. So when he sees me watching cooking videos, he just walked away. I'm not
Oh,
taking a mick. You watch amateurs, and I'm a professional cook.
does he stand in the kitchen and say, you do it this way? Or is he like me and goes, get out of my kitchen?
Edward, have you ever made a mistake whilst cooking? Yeah,
Yes.
all the time, mate.
Did you not
All
watch
the
that,
time.
that chicken that I tried to debone last weekend? But I leave them all in only because
Didn't get a notification. YouTube hates Northern.
I leave all the mistakes in that I do because it, to me, it gives if you make a mistake and then you can put that mistake right, it gives you the confidence to go on. So I leave any mistake that I make, I leave it in.
Yeah, very well, mate. Thanks very much. Both of us. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Packing on, you know what it's like. Work, 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 more work with the YouTube, and then on the weekend it's drink, drink.
Hi, Luke.
Football.
Is it Luke John or is it John Luke? I'm not quite sure.
Mongolian chicken for me tonight. Kung Pao. Oh.
You did the Mongolian beef the other night, didn't you?
I did that was lovely, aye. Yeah, nice. Nice.
The sound's not very good.
How was sound? Just on the laptop, mate. It's like, I don't know.
I don't know if the internet's spinning it out.
We've had trouble with the internet the last couple of days, haven't we? And we didn't unplug because we said we was going to unplug it and leave it unplugged all night. You know, sometimes when you just got to turn it off and let it reset itself because it's just constantly on all the time.
Oh, you bought the chef for me, Edward. Oh, must admit, I love that.
Is that the jewel one, the jewel basket one?
We love.
We had that, but we give
it to my son and my daughter-in-law.
You can only have so many air fryers. But I mean, I have got another one, but this is like a main oven. It's got an oven and everything on it, hasn't it?
But the only reason why I give it to them is because they've got a little baby, well, who's just about going into. Well, actually, no, he's not. He eats anything. So they just, like I said to them, I said it would be great for you to do the food for Mason. So.
He's still trying to decide on one. The thing is, with air fryers, there's what we've seen. Certain ones have certain benefits. It all depends what you do the most in an air fryer, isn't it? Some have different features, don't they?
Luke John, like them weird peeps from the book. Nice one. Oh, great. Thanks, Chris.
No, we haven't found a tower pan, no. I think we did look up for one. Was he on the on Amazon? We had a look, and then we've obviously forgot about it. Just a tower pan.
Oh, yes.
Hello, Ricky. It's the AFW20 air fryer. That's the one we had.
Yeah.
The dual basket one, the big ones. It's a good machine. That's a good machine. Well, their man's son got that now.
Mm-hmm. They use it every day.
They use it all the time. I saw I wasn't paying that on a leg. What happened with my eye? We need food.
Well, do you know what? Right, before we even start, in fact, we've had them for about 3 years now. We got the Ninja Health Grill and we got the Ninja Foodie, 12 in 1. And we didn't used to use them until we started doing this, and we were gifted.
Hello, Sharon from Gloucester.
We were gifted the Kasori air fryer and the Kasori pressure cooker, and we use them more. So literally today, I have cleaned.
Because we don't use them.
We don't use them.
We don't use them.
So I'm thinking, I said to Ian, I'm thinking about maybe donating them to, like, not a food bank, but, somewhere that does, like, food for the homeless or something like that, and just giving them away. I don't want to make profit out of it.
No.
I just want to think, right, okay, if somebody else is going to get some use out of it, that would make it better for us.
Yeah, the good them, Luke. They're excellent, like you said, for like fret. But remember, it's like they do like the crepe things on them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The tower pan, excellent, and nans as well, paraffers.
bit of ghee, love.
We've still got some ghee. We've still got that in the. We've still got it in the
all the
fridge.
time.
Yeah. Well, I used that quite a lot when was well, we both used it when we was on keto.
I've had some
Ghee.
beef dripping that I rendered that I've been using. I've got none of that left now, so I'll go back to the ghee.
$3.50 for the Ninja food. How much we paid about that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When we got that.
I would never pay it again.
The Ninja Grill was over £300 when we got that.
Never pay that sort of money again. Not with, because we've done the chef week, which we loved, but we didn't need, because we wouldn't use the 2 compartments in the chef week. Because sorry, we use all of them.
Sorry, I love the kasari. I've had people say that they melt on them and stuff like that.
But the same thing as ninjas. It's like anything you get a faulty one.
It can just go, can't it, I suppose. Yeah. The thing with air fryers, like I said, they've all got different features and different benefits. So it depends how you're gonna or what you're gonna use it for.
At the moment, the kasaris are working better for us.
Yeah. So
that's all I can say.
The kasaris are a lot quieter as well.
So just make your mind up what it is that if you want to go and buy one, make up your mind what it is that you want from it. But the kasari, we went for ninjas because we thought they were going to be the best quality.
123 from eBay for the air fryer and £40 for the dry budding. Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
I'm told there is one in Poundland for £9. £9. Jeebies. Wowzers. We both cook amazing food without the air fryers. Thank you very much.
I am a little bit conscious that a lot of people do have the air fryer, so I do like to do a little bit between them and the oven and the hob.
We do try and balance it a bit, so it's not all, you know. But then when I mentioned that reason, somebody put 50% of the population has an air fryer. I'm like, all right, okay.
But not 50% of the population watches. Oh, we'll be that lucky.
I started using an air fryer. I can now switch it on at the wall. I'm learning. It takes time. It does take time. There's different functions on different ones, isn't there? It's like, yeah. I mean, the one I'm doing is a high sapientia one, and it's like a big oven as well. But it's like it's a dual zone. It's an oven. It's got a rotisserie in it, which will come in handy. And it's air fry. It does the whole lot. But then that chefry one was good. I like that because it had the dual big basket, so you could cook. It's all swings and roundabouts. What you're going to use it for, you know? No. But I will. Aye. Yeah, I get you there. Luke, mate. Yeah, cooking up. It's like riding a different bus for the first time. You have to do it. But the thing is, with our depot, they're all the buses are all. Yeah, well, I'm slagging the company off or anything, but yeah, they're all old rattly buses. They're all rubbish. So they all ride the same rubbish. But I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. That homemade fish finger sandwich, oh my God. The bread was spot on, and I have a fish phobia, but it made me want to try it. Like, you can't beat it's classic, it's a British classic, that, like fish finger sandwich. Well, we normally wouldn't make it'd be cheap white sliced bread, Tommy Ketch,
fish fingers
from the freezer. But we just thought, hey, well, man thought, why not? Do a posh version, make your own bread, make your own fish fingers. Away you go.
Actually, it was lovely, wasn't it?
That's because the name has north in it, but he's surprised they didn't use the old pieces off the railways. Few wheels, jobs are good, yeah. Held together with our Ben packs. Bumpers hanging off. Stick it with some sticky tape. I shouldn't be saying that, should I?
I know.
If somebody from the company watches that, I'll be right.
Oops.
You're getting sacked in the morning.
You're hauled in on Monday morning.
I'm getting sacked in the morning.
Well, I might be leaving my job on Monday morning.
If it doesn't go too well. So you'll be seeing plenty more videos if that's the case of Mand. Pammy. Hi both, Mandy. I too could not master scones until recently. I came across this old Mary Berry ITV video from years ago. Secret keeps scones close together whilst baking. Ah, yeah. So like they come out as so they come. It's like when they do the hot cross buns in it and they stick together.
I don't know if you're on my channel, Pam, but if you are, my email is in the description. Send us a recipe
Yeah,
and I'll give it
that would be good, mate. Wouldn't it? Yeah. I get sacked in the morning and England win tomorrow night. I can just have a drink and just keep drinking.
Yeah.
Come on, England!
What's on the menu for the footy tomorrow? Well, the thing is, because we do a little bit in advance, that's not going to come out until Tuesday.
It won't come out till Tuesday. So yeah, we used to do it for the day.
But we want
We've changed it
a
now.
couple of days, weren't we?
Yeah.
And everyone's going, where's your videos? Where are your videos? So we says, right, okay, what we'll do is we'll do it in advance.
That's like Martine's going. Keep up the great work. You're both amazing. Thank you. And love you. Yeah, we love you too, Martine. Thank you very much for joining us. Much appreciated. Love your stuff as well. Excellent.
Don't forget, messages.
Yeah. Would I record a day as a bus driver? We're not allowed to. Wouldn't be allowed.
We have got the strap on for the GoPro, and it would actually be but he would lose his job.
Yeah.
We're not making money.
You get complaints. People
we're not making money on YouTube yet, so we can't really do that. So
you're 4 weeks in advance on videos.
No, wow. 2 days.
Hey, saying it's 4 weeks. Luke John.
Oh, right.
4 weeks in advance. Christ. Sorry for the blasphemy. Don't blaspheme. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes.
Stop blaspheming. I got season ages ago.
Well, hello, Bilbo.
Hello, Bilbo.
So Luke John and Bilbo cooks. So I think we might have a little bit of a look at that.
2.8 £2.8. Oh yeah, that's the one. 2.8 injection, along with the 3 litre S. That's what you wanted. Oh.
The sound it was a strap on for pro.
Strap.
Don't have to apologise, Luke.
30 man think alike.
Fools often differ.
Hey dear. Just Teesside food and some Asian, African, and Oriental food.
Yeah, there's no rubbish if you enjoy it.
Do the Teesside hot shot Pamo. Winner, that like. That's a winner. Pamo. Lush. What's for supper? What we having? What we having tonight? It's soup. It's a soup, but a nice soup.
A lamb and harissa soup.
Yes. And I've already had a little.
Apart from cooking, what do you like doing as a couple?
Drinking.
Drinking.
Going on holiday.
Going on holiday.
As much as possible. I love going on holes. Love our holes. Especially weather like this. I mean, it's depressing, isn't it? Middle of July.
Pam. Still find it really weird that people actually want to watch.
It is a bit, like we were saying earlier on, it's when people just out the blue go, oh, watch your channel, and you go, oh. It's like really awkward. It's like, ooh.
Look, John, no Parmo yet. Howie, get your finger out.
I've done a Parmo. It's lush. Lush, 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 lush. Excuse me. Just belching there. I'm thinking of doing I think somebody requested a Yorkshire curd tart. I've got that to do, which I've never made before, so that'll be entertaining. What other dishes can we do? You've had a few, haven't you?
We've got loads, but a lot of them are winter ones, like stews and stuff like that. I don't eat many Parmos. I used to, but I also used to drink a lot of beer.
Good man. Plenty of beer. Oh, there's another classic Betty mistake. Who was on about me chicken Sunday dinner. What did I do this week? I went to B&M's and I've seen I like me brew dogs.
Oh yeah.
So going around and got some cat food and whatnot. I said I'll get some tinnies for the match tomorrow. I'll just have a couple. And
Come home, put them in the
got
fridge.
home, put them in the fridge, thought no more of it. And then I come to get one. I thought, these are a bit weak. What's up with these? It had Brewdog AF, alcohol free. I was like, are you kidding me?
The best holiday you've
I'm
been
getting
on,
worse,
your
man.
favourite place to go. Oh well, that's an easy one and a difficult one at the same time because I think that probably the best holiday that we've ever had was the honeymoon.
In Turkey, yeah.
And it was a 5-star hotel that had just opened and we got it for such a cheap
Spa
price.
hotel, it was lovely.
Beautiful. However, the flights were unbelievably
Flights from
bad.
Newcastle are always bad when you go to Turkey.
Oh,
you get there at stupid o'clock and you have to leave at stupid o'clock, don't you?
And there was 5 lots of security to get through the airport.
That was a Dalaman, that.
But the actual holiday itself was amazing. The hotel was up on a little hill. They had a bus and they had their own bit on the beach where you could use your all inclusive and everything. It was beautiful. And then just jump on the bus and come back up. Oh, amazing.
Bilbo Cooks and fellow Northerner too. Where are you from, mate? Whereabouts in the north? Us Northerners love gravy. No, that's Yorkshire boys, isn't it? Yorkshire boys love gravy.
All potatoes and good old council cooking for me. Totally agree. My videos.
Sunderland. Oh.
No, haven't got a problem.
Sunderland's all right. I used to drive.
Love.
When we used to do the buses there years ago. We haven't done it for a while. I don't
understand the rivalry between Newcastle and Sunderland. I really don't, because people are people, and wherever you are, you're just people. So
exactly. Well, we did that. We did that collab with that couple there from around there, aren't they?
Yes. Where is it? Cooking the Easy Way.
Cooking the Easy Way did that. They were from Sunderland, I'm sure they were.
Yeah, they were. Lovely, lovely couple, but they've now been back in touch.
Thanks for the live chat. Cheers, mate. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, guys. I'm from the gravy country. Oh, gravy. Come on, Julie.
Gravy? Yorkshire.
Yeah, Bilbo, people are people. You've got nice people everywhere. You've got nasty people everywhere. Yeah. Don't judge. Please don't judge.
Yeah. Yorkshire, Yorkshire, Yorkshire.
Tell you what, my favourite thing probably is a Yorkshire pudding.
Well, Yorkshire pudding. You're good at Yorkshire pudding. You do make mean Yorkshire pudding, like.
Oh, the last time I put it on camera, they flopped. But I think it was the tin, because we're getting that new little tiny tin like that, didn't we? But I mean,
yes, God's own country, Yorkshire. Good old East Yorkshire, where I'm from. The East Riding of Yorkshire. Sounds very posh, doesn't it?
Yeah, I remember when Ian first moved up to Newcastle, we're sat there, we're watching this documentary, which makes me sound really sad. But we're watching this documentary because it was about Hull, and somebody turned around and says, Hull, the shit house of Britain. But you know what it is?
I was like,
it's absolutely a beautiful, it's the same as everywhere. You've got your good parts and your bad parts.
I need to record this video. Honey and soy pear chicken in a sticky glaze served with rice. Yorkshire, Yorkshire, North Yorkshire. East Yorkshire!
Yeah, we've been on an hour and a half now.
Have I?
Yeah, I think we might be boring people. Let me know in the comments if you want me to stay or you want me to go.
Beef dripping and Yorkshire puddings.
Oh, man. Do you know what it is? I remember my dad used to always do the Sunday joint on a Saturday. So Saturday tea time was dripping in bread. And then you had your meat on the Sunday. Oh, dripping in bread then.
Stay. Yeah. That Marjorie's put love gravy, makes the Sunday lunch tasty. I'm getting good at making Yorkshire puds. You taught me.
Oh, thank you.
She does make mean Yorkshire puddings like the best I've ever had, without a doubt.
Yeah, I remember when my kids were little, my youngest son loved my Yorkshire puddings, and my oldest son used to say, "Man, can you not just get on Bessie's?"
Favourite part of a roast dinner? It's the sage and onion stuffing and chicken. I like. It depends. Stuffing. I like stuffing with meat in it, like sausage meat,
Yeah.
with the sage and onion stuffing. If it's just sage and onion stuffing, it gets a bit bland, doesn't it? Just by itself, the packet stuff. But if it's with like a Christmas, we do. What was that one you did at Christmas that year? And it was so
Oh,
rich. You had all sorts in it,
it
didn't it?
had, yeah, it did. It had
And no,
sort of awful.
I loved it, but it was, and I like rich stuff, but it was just.
It was very,
It,
very
I
rich.
think it ended up in the bin because it was. I enjoyed it on the lot, but then
It took us about 3 weeks to make.
it had all
We
sorts.
do everything from scratch,
I
and it took us about 3 weeks to make. And then
slow mode back on.
sorry, Edward.
Boo.
I'll sort them out for the
Chips
next
and
one.
gravy. Yes, yes, yes.
Chips and gravy with cheese on top.
Not heard of down south here. That's my nice spot. I love a pie, chips and gravy. Good man. United.
Still with cheese on top.
United. United. There's only one.
Newcastle United, that's right.
I don't know. Chips and gravy. That was McLeod's, wasn't it? McLeod's used to sing that about chips and gravy.
Salt, pepper, roast potatoes, Chinese style. That's what I done yesterday. Oh, sounds lovely.
Mm. The salt and pepper chili stuff like that seasoning we've got slush in it. Really nice. Sprinkle anything. You can sprinkle it on a flip flop.
Yeah.
Where did I pick that up from? I think I get it.
Get another
program that you watch. Diners, Drive-ins and Dives.
I watched that this morning.
I do like that salt and chili pepper. It's really good. Really, really good. Yeah. That's his little catchphrase. He said
barbecue as well, don't
he says, didn't he, that guy Fiat, he says you could put that on a flip flop and it'd be tasty. You know what I mean? It's that good. We record the cake video with no sound. Can't be done. I'm getting to that not drunk stage, but when you've had a couple and it's like it's time to get a bit jolly now. It's time to get a bit jolly. Like Johnny Walker, it's lush. Oh, just for a change, I'm running to the back door with the tab and it's pointing it down just for a change.
Tell them that I smoke, but the mystique is gone now.
Your mystique's gone. Try cheese on toast with scrambled egg and Worcester sauce. Yeah.
Do you know what I love? Cheese on toast with a poached egg.
Yeah. Don't knock your public. Sharon says, don't knock your public transport system, guys. Because in Ireland are years behind you. We are barely out of the donkey and cart stage. How good marriage Joe? Is it like Father Ted? One of my favourite programs, that Father Ted.
Yeah.
I used to love it. Love it, love it, love it.
You're also a crazy cat lady. Your cat is beautiful. What's the name? Missy.
She's called Missy.
And do you know why? Right? This is a bit of a long story. When we first got together,
I don't do soaps.
and when I used to call him Mr. Grumpy Pants. Right?
Mr. Grumpy Pants.
I even got him a T-shirt with his own face on.
I still got it somewhere.
Mr. Grumpy Pants on. And I made him walk around the supermarket this one day. Right? It was so funny. But then I got grumpy, and he used to call me Mrs. Grumpy Pants. So then it ended up being Mr. and Mrs. And then when we got the cat, her name was Arabella. When we first got her, I was like, nah.
You're not being called Arabella.
He says, what can we call her? And I went, well, you're Mr. I'm Mrs. She's going to be Missy. Yeah. So that's how she got her name.
Edward's put favorite TV. I don't watch soaps. I don't watch them.
I only watch Coronation Street and EastEnders. if I wanted to watch one at the moment, it would have to be Coronation Street. But I record those and watch them when Ian's not here because he gets. Yeah.
Boring. But everybody's different. Don't do it for me.
But we did go years without watching either of them.
We like watching. We used to before YouTube. Before going on YouTube, we used to watch box sets, and we just used to binge watch all sorts, all the good ones we watched. Breaking Bad. I wish I could. Somebody could erase that out of my head and rewatch it. That Breaking Bad. Love that program. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the reason why she's called what she's called.
And we call her Missy, but our pet name for her is Missy Missy Plop Plops, because she's constantly going in a litter and plopping. So that's what we sing to her, Missy.
Oh, thanks, Pam. Yeah, do you know what it is? I really wanted to do a pulled pork, but because there's only two of us, I didn't want to get a big joint. So I said to Ian, I went, the shoulder steaks are probably going to be the best because it's got that little bit of fat running through it. And that's why we did that. It was really nice. Thank you.
In my house. Hey. Yeah. She's not about, is she?
No, I think she's probably on the bed.
Cats are funny though, aren't they? They'll just sleep. If you get a box or anything, they're on it and she'll sleep on it until you move it. And then she'll have a little spot. She'll sleep somewhere else. Sometimes she sleeps with us. Then she'll come, and then you find her
at the top of the stairs.
She's lays at the top of the stairs in front of the toilet, and you're like, "What are you doing?"
Then she's in the middle of the stairs. So when you come down in the morning, you go, "Oh God, please don't stand on her."
Watched Furious Driving and Marcus Hayes. Salvage Rebuild. We've seen a few programs like that, haven't we?
I do like
5 Cats. Down to 2.
Oh no.
I know I lost. We got one off. I got one off a lad at work, and
no, you adopted one.
I adopted one, and he was lush, but he was more of an outdoor cat. And then we had him, and then we moved here. Within 2 weeks, he didn't know the area. He'd gone exploring, and he got knocked down, and that was it, gone. And it was like it kills us. God forbid. And if anything happens to her, I'll be like, they're like your family, aren't they? Well, they are your family.
She's our baby, and
she's our baby. So like, it does get you right there. And you think, you poor bugger, you know what I mean? Getting run over like that. But at least it was quick and bang, and that's it. It's done. But I was devastated. Cried my eyes out. I did. Aye. EastEnders twice a year and binge watches for hours at a time. Not my cup of tea. Nah, it's not mine now, isn't it?
Well, like I say,
but everybody's different out there. Everybody likes the stuff.
See, we record things. So when Ian wants to watch what he wants to watch when I'm not around, or if I'm at work, he watches that. Yeah. And then I record things where he's not around, and then I'll just sit and watch that. I wouldn't make him sit through watching stuff that I want to watch, apart from cookie programs.
Misha and Marlo left. Yeah. They are family like. I mean, when Baby Dog, when we was on holiday when she passed, and your son was looking after
that, yeah.
And he had to make the decision because she had like
womb cancer
and a dicky. You didn't know she had a dicky heart, and she basically died. And then he took her to the vets. They brought her back round, but he said, like,
before they could get rid of the womb infection, then they would have to. You. But she was 13 years old.
She was 13, but again, we got the news, didn't we? And it was like, it was the last day of the holidays, and all I did was I put a towel over my head by the pool, and I didn't move, and I just cried my eyes out because me and that dog were like that.
Yeah, they were.
We were like that.
We got home the next day, and she'd already been cremated, and ashes were back in the house.
Yeah, bless her. See, it's upsetting me now. Even thinking about it, it just gets you. Just part of your life, Father.
Edward, I totally agree. Coronation Street at the minute is probably the best soap.
Is that the psycho lawyer?
Yes, and the guy with MND, like your.
Oh yeah, aye.
Yeah, he's playing an absolute belt apart. Him, like, I don't know how he's doing it. Did you ever watch Ready Steady Cook and Can't Cook? Yes,
All the time,
loved
yeah.
them.
Used to watch them back in the day, yeah.
I must admit, I started watching Ready Steady Cook again when Ryland did it. Wasn't the same. Not without Ainsley.
All watch cookery programs, like some of the even the Bake Off and stuff like that. It was all right.
I like the first lot of Bake Off. I'm not that keen on it now, and I can't watch the Bake Off the professionals.
What's the is it now what the
Would you totally agree? They're not pets, they're family. She's our baby.
yeah.
We, when we first got together over 20 years ago, we both had two children from our previous marriages, and we decided there and then we weren't going to have a child together because we wanted to. We both had children.
Nice.
So we had baby dog. Then when she passed, we spent a couple of years, did we? And we said, well, we can't have another dog because
Because we're both
full
working full
time.
time and there was nobody else in the
There was
house.
no, the
So it's
boys
not
had all
fair.
grown up and left.
It's not fair to get another dog.
So that's
Just
when we ended up
just for
getting Missy. And she's just as much of a baby as what baby dog was, wasn't she?
aye. I watch all my docs programs, all on my PC or laptop in my man cave. Wish I had a man cave. I watch a
She
lot of
had a man
YouTube. I'm
cave.
working backwards through your two channels.
Oh, thanks, Bilbo.
Thanks, mate. That's much appreciated. Much appreciated. It's happy days. We don't watch as much. We tend to watch the same people on YouTube, don't we?
Yeah.
And we should sort of like branch out a little bit and have another look.
But I must admit, I have got my favourites on YouTube. It has to be Lou and Chris the Butcher. I absolutely adore them.
Chris the Butcher. I love Chris the Butcher. He's so funny. So funny.
Who else?
He's mint.
Um,
You watch the food bald food guy.
Bald Food Guy. Yeah.
What's the other one? The other guy who fell over while he was drinking.
Oh, Dino.
No, the one that had smacked his face up when he fell and he got drunk.
That's Bald Food Guy.
Is that bald food guy?
Yeah.
Who was the brummy guy? Who was the brummy guy?
I don't know. I think you're thinking about the both the same person.
No, the guy he lives up Cumbria or
That's a Bald Food Guy who fell over when he was drunk.
yeah, but the other guy, the brummy guy. Who
Oh, yes,
was
Old
him?
Food Guy.
That's old food guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch him a lot. So
Chris has been, yeah, Bilbo, he is. Old Food Guy. Yeah. We got there in the end.
yeah.
Oh, you have a YouTube channel yourself, Edward?
We watch
Put your link on.
Backyard Chef. We watch the other guy who's the other guy that makes pies and stuff. John, the guy
John
from
Kirkwood.
John Kirkwood. He's good.
Keith
He's good.
Cooks.
Keith Cooks. Yeah, we watch all. There's a few we watch, but yeah, we should branch out a little bit. So, what's yours called, Edward?
Yeah, I'm just saying, put the link in the.
Yeah,
And then
we'll just subscribe. Yeah,
Mhm.
happy days. I think we all watch the same. You're probably right. Yeah, all cooking ones basically, aren't they? Yeah. Although you watch the travel trolls, don't we? We'll watch the travel trolls and
by the curb.
by the curb. I like by the curb. I like
See,
that.
now to me was. I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not going to go there. Bit controversial between me and you, isn't it?
No, I like watching them. I do like watching them. It's quite funny.
But he started off because
But Chris
he
the
lived in his
Butcher.
van. Chris the Butcher, absolutely adore him and Lou.
I love his little like catchphrases and stuff, you know, like Bon Apple Teeth and
You just yes, of course you can, Bilbo. Add link. As long as you're not spam.
worked at a vet's. Always these cats came in. If microchip, the owner would know what happened. Yeah, it's it. You see, I'm on a couple of sites on Facebook from around here, and like they keep going on, and like people ring the council, but the council don't give them monkeys. They just to just pick them up and throw them in the bin.
That was the good thing about Eric, though, wasn't it? Because we had him chipped. We
It's
got told
awful.
straight away.
Awful.
Yes, Bilbo, had your link?
Yeah. It's
Thanks,
awful.
Edward.
But I'm glad they're doing the thing now where you've got to have your
They're all
pets.
going to be
It's
chipped.
all by law now. It's got to be chipped. But I think they should do the same with Spain as well. Because, like I say, the poor little cat around here, little Daisy,
She's beautiful, though.
she's a lovely little cat.
She hasn't
She's
got a
not.
proper meow either. She's like,
She
she
got
goes,
like that. And she comes
she's
for
not
food.
grown up enough, but she's already on her third litter. Just
I only have 2 videos, but working on it. Thank you. Yeah, no
hey,
problem, mate.
Bilbo, put it
Not a
on.
problem.
There was a time in February when I only had 2 videos. So hey, crack
Snap.
on, mate. Keep going.
Yeah. The thing is, it's not as easy as people think. You've got to put yourself out there to do it, but it's having the time. If you're working as well, it's having the time, and you cook differently because obviously you've got to video things as you're doing it. You've got to prep things. Where normally, if I was just doing the tea, I'd be like chop 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 chop, chop bang it in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be bothered about getting camera angles and lighting and all this. It's just it's all extra work doing a video. People don't, unless you do YouTube videos yourself, you don't appreciate
cleaning up and washing your hands,
cleaning down all the time. Yeah,
because if you don't wash your hands constantly, you have so many negative comments. So I always have like a sink full of hot soapy water just to wash my hands in.
Yeah, it can be a bit, and there's sometimes you feel like, God, I really can't be bothered tonight. But you've got to keep.
Well, I must admit,
just to keep it going. You know, it's like
that's
you
why.
Think if you don't, then
that's why
you just
we
worked
decided,
all that before for nothing.
That's why we decided that you would do one night and I did the other.
Yeah,
so every other
day we get a break.
We get a break.
We get a break
because we both work every day.
Yeah.
Well, apart from Saturday and Sunday.
Aye.
But Saturday and Sunday is you're shopping, you're cleaning, you're washing, your kids coming around.
Watching England win the Euros.
No, that's tomorrow.
Come on, England. I love the cats. My brother got a black one. I love. To be fair, I love
black one.
I love all animals.
I was putting some stuff in the garage this afternoon, and it's not our garage, by the way. It's next door.
Oh, thanks, Bilbo, mate.
Thanks. And she says we can fill it up. She hasn't got a car, but we can put stuff in there if we need to store it. So I was putting some stuff in the garage this afternoon, and I was coming back here, and I was going back to the garage, and there was this black cat in there, and he was absolutely gorgeous.
Ditto. Yeah, but it would be nice to win it, though, wouldn't it, mate? It'd be really nice to win it. Yeah, really nice. Like I say, I was born in '66. I was 2 months old when England won the World Cup, so and same as man.
No,
but you wasn't even born.
Absolutely not.
No, you wasn't even born. You're born in August, aren't you?
Yes, 3 months younger than you.
So I was 2 months old, something like that, or more, wasn't it?
So you were.
It would be nice.
A year older than me.
No, I'm not a year older. We get this every single year.
Yeah.
My birthday's in May. We're born the same year. My birthday's in May and man's in August. So every year, I'm 58.
And how old was I?
57.
So you're
nearly 58. I'm not a year. It's 3 months. Get this every year. This is what I've got to put up with. Every year it gets to my birthday, goes, you old git.
Yeah.
You're older than me. But then as soon as their birthday comes, it goes, ha ha, you're same age as me now. 1972. Good year. Not that I remember much of it. I was only 5. I think that.
Edward, do you know what it is? I've actually got a really good feeling about this time. I think we might actually bring it home. Hopefully, they've got enough in the.
I think if they don't be scared and actually play as a team, I think we can beat them. I don't get this mentality of they're a better team than us, because then you're already beaten, aren't you?
Oh, thanks, Sharon. I've never the Teesside chef. I looked at the Teesside chef. I don't think I've known the Teesside. We do watch the Backyard Chef, but he's in the Philippines, isn't he? So a lot of stuff.
46 going on 21.
That he gets.
I'm still 18 up here. About 90.
He finds difficult to get because I remember somebody's messaged me asking me to do a recipe and
I
said
think we need some lighting in here, don't we?
the backyard wants to try that big light again. I might
Or put the kitchen light on. Do you reckon?
try a kitchen light.
Yeah, that's a bit better. That's better. Yeah, that's a bit better. Age is just a number. It is, but you wait till you get to 50 and then it starts out. Everything hurts. We've both got the same
shoulder,
empty shoulder, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like we've got a cheap bed. We've got one of them Emma mattresses, and it's lovely. But it's like, I don't know what it is. This last 2, 3, 4 weeks, it's just like my shoulder kills. You just be sat there and all of a sudden you got old age.
See, now I think what they should do is what they did on the last one. Keep that guy who scored on the bench and bring him out as
Harry Kane, you mean?
Get rid of Harry Kane. He's absolutely shit.
You mean play the Phil Foden?
Yes.
And play that formation. Yeah. Like they did in the first half. Then yeah, I agree with that. Even though he's a Man City player. But he's a good player. Life begins at 40.
Pam, a lass I used to work with, is volunteering for the Cats Protection.
18 years ago, 40.
And I did message her and tell her about it. And she went, unless we have a number of complaints, there's nothing we can do, which really annoyed me. So I said to the guy next door and to the lady the other side, because the three of us feed her, because the people that own her don't even feed her. The lady next door was going on holiday for about 4 days, and she says, "Here, I'll give you some food for her." I went, "No, we're fine." She went, "No, I'll give you some food for her," because she's out there in all weathers. We can't let her in because her and Missy don't get on.
Missy's a bit of a wuss. Mm-hmm. She's only that Daisy's not even 2, but like she comes in and she just swipes her, and Missy goes, "Oh, get off us,
Mummy, Daddy, look after us."
And she's what? She's 8.
The next door neighbour, the guy would love to take her in full time, but the girlfriend doesn't want it.
What's that? Missing insurance. I know. Pet insurance. See, we should start maybe thinking about getting pet insurance now. She's getting a bit older. Yeah. Yeah, Palmer. Start Palmer and have Anthony Gordon on as well.
See, that's what we should have done a live when the football's on. We're all watching it tomorrow.
Yeah, but who's going to come on tomorrow when England's playing? They're not going to come on, are they?
I could have a rant.
Anthony Gordon, definitely, yeah. Just go at him. Yeah, have the wingers on. Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, Cobby's in there. Great players, all good players. And Ollie Watkins proved that the last game. He's hardly played. Bang. What a great goal that was. We've got options. I think we can beat them. I really do. I do believe that. I'm not just saying that. I really think we can beat them. Do they do it in their own kitchen? Wash their hands all the time? I don't think so. Yeah. $28.91 per month for pet insurance. That's not bad. It's not bad.
She's worth it, isn't she?
Yeah.
Because the thing is baby dog, when she was a puppy, she jumped up on the sofa and she fell off and broke her leg. And it cost us about 300 quid. She had it in her leg and everything. Yeah. So we got pet insurance for after that, didn't we? But when we got Missy, it's something.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think we will.
Probably get it slapped in the face and going that and all stuff or something. A bag of the new Monster Munch. I love pickled onion Monster Munch. Has anybody tried them tackies yet?
Oh, expensive.
The Grandbain brought some round the other day, didn't she?
Yeah.
Spicy. I like them. But I went into Aldi's and I went, "Oh, they've got some tackies in. I might get some." And then I looked, and it was a biggish bag. It was £1.50. And I went, "No, they're not worth that much. £3.50. He's having his temperature taken a bit. He does. It goes up the old doesn't it? The old backside. Pickled onions, yeah. Pickled onion monster munch. It's like, yes. Crisp sandwich. Now that's
My favourite thing.
crisp sandwich. Yeah. There's not much I haven't put in a sandwich. Man still takes the mick out of me. I've had Cornish pasties in a sandwich. What else have we had in there? Pies in a sandwich. Sunday dinner in a sandwich. You name it. I put it between two slices of bread. We can hear you okay. Thanks, Julie. Yeah.
Well,
There isn't much. There isn't much I haven't put between two slices of bread, is there?
Missy's on my side of the bed, so I'll be getting in like this tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when we first got together?
A pie and a crusty roll, yeah, with a bit of brown sauce.
Remember the first time you went, oh, I fancy a Cornish pasty. So I went, oh, I'll get one.
I love
Put it in the thing.
pasties.
We got home, right? You warmed the Cornish pasty up.
Slow mode.
And then put it in between two slices of bread with some brown sauce. I went, what are you doing? Is there something wrong with you? And then all of a sudden it was everything between two slices of bread.
Yeah, got to be done. Honestly, you've got to do it. Don't know whether that's a northern thing, but yeah, anything between two slices of bread is fair game for me.
I just think that's a Betty thing. I don't even think it's a northern thing.
It's a Betty thing.
It's a Betty thing.
Cornish pasties, pies. Get it in there.
Made you a Sunday lunch, right? You had mashed potato, then you had your meat, then you had your veggies, then you had your Yorkshire puddings in between two slices of bread. And then, because then you finished off that, all the gravy on the plate, you went like that.
With another 4 slices of bread.
With the bread. And here's the lot.
God. And then I wonder why I'm so big. Jesus. Honestly. Oh, don't blaspheme again.
No.
Get told off for that. Yeah. Fried bread. Fried bread.
No, we haven't had that for
between 2 slices of bread with an egg. About 10 million calories, but hey, try it. Try it. Yes, yes, yes.
No.
When was the last time we had fried bread or eggy bread?
Oh, I don't like eggy bread. I'd rather have fried bread than eggy bread.
Fried bread is just
fried bread with some black pudding spread out on it with a poached egg on the top.
Amanda H. Hi, Mandarin. Love you too. Nice to see you, Amanda. Hello, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
How are you doing? And Janet Delaney. Loved your homemade bread. And with your delightful fish fingers. Perfect couple.
I must admit.
Come on, England.
I must admit.
Thanks, Janet.
Put the fish fingers to one side, which were gorgeous, by the way, but that bread.
That bread was lush. Honestly, it was lush. You make mean Yorkshire puddings and you can do bread. Definitely. That soda bread you did the other week.
What, the cheese onion one?
Bread. I'm a sucker for bread. Love bread. Honest people, and you are in your videos. You both have great personality and great banner. Love it.
Oh, thanks, Bilbo. It's just us.
It's not, but yeah, we're not putting on an act. You're right. It's just us.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some days that we can sit here and we can bicker like you would not even believe. But look at the face on him. But
every day,
yeah. But it's just the way that we are. We've been together over 20 years, so we must be doing something right.
Aye, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, Sharon, agree. Make sure you put up your link, Edward. You might only have a couple on, but we can watch it.
Everybody's got to start somewhere. I wanted to have a blast on my pipe.
Well, go on then.
I'll be a couple of ticks.
Because he has to go to the back door. I won't. That was nice. I don't let him do the builders. I got the builder's bum, yes. I literally got the builder's bum. Julie, no, I said earlier I did do a little bit of a stint as the dinner lady, but when my children were younger, I did a dinner lady job because it just suited the hours for them being at school. But then as I got older, I had to make more money, so I couldn't just do a dinner lady job. So I went into admin. No, sorry, I went into a call center. But then I used to take pies and quiches and everything in for people on a Friday. Used to be a Friday thing that like people used to bring stuff in, and I used to bring stuff in. And I used to say, "Oh, here's the dinner lady," and it just stuck. So that was one of them things. It was like, "Oh, here's the dinner lady. She's got my dinner for me." So that's the reason why when I decided to do the channel, I wanted to call myself the dinner lady.
We're gonna score goals than you. Hey, good.
Edward, if you could, would you do YouTube full time? Definitely.
Oh, that was
Because I absolutely hate my job right now. It's awful. It's stressful. I finish work.
big a lot, wouldn't it?
To be honest, doing YouTube is the one thing that chills me out after a horrible, stressful day. So if I could do that full time, I've even said to Ian, I says I would love to do pies, pastries, scones, and just give them away to the homeless. Um, there's a place in Newcastle, just outside of Newcastle United, that it's like a bit of a food bank that they give out food on a night time. That they do absolutely amazing, like proper meals. But if I could do like just a little bag with a bit of pie or a scone or something that they can take with them. So if they're hungry in the middle of the night, they can do that. Or they're hungry before they get the meal. It's 6 o'clock the next night. I would love to do so. If I had the funds, that would be my ideal thing. Pam, I will, because it's just so unfair and Ash is such a little babby. And yeah, I said to Ian, I says, I might go down the RSPCA route. I'm not going to get billed as bum again.
No,
Actually, no.
took myself in. I took myself in.
Where did Betty Eat Food name come from? Well, I'll
Well,
let you explain that one.
well, it's a short version of my surname, Betty. And obviously I eat food, but one of the reasons I did it was because we watch Beard Meats Food as well, don't we? So he has his channel, and I thought if I get Betty Eats Food, it's going to be right up there. And if you look,
It is right next to
it
him.
goes right next to his Betty Eats Food, Beard Meats Food. I mean, he's got millions and millions and millions of subscribers, hasn't he? Literally, he's got 4 million or something like that. And we love watching him. So I just thought, hey, yeah, good one, Betty Eats Food.
Janet, the reason why he watches sport upstairs is because he watches football. I'm not a Man United supporter, so I don't really want to watch that. I don't mind watching England. He's a rugby, and
Rugby league.
I don't mind. We go to Magic Weekend, and I love that. But most of the time, yeah, I'll turn it back on in a second. Most of the time, it's because I've got stuff to watch. Send him upstairs, and he can watch that. But I still have to listen to his commentary.
Yes, mate. Yeah, you can tell.
Bilbo, honestly, after 28 years and you got married this year, good on you, mate.
What's that?
Bilbo says he's married his now wife in April this year after 28 years of being
Yeah,
together.
we waited a while, didn't we?
Well, we'll be together over 20 and we'll
We
be
got together
married
in
9.
we got together in 2003, and we didn't get married till 2015.
Been 9 years in September.
Yeah, 9 years in September we've been married, but we've been together 21 years this year. 21 years, eh? Long time, long time, a long time. So we know each other inside out, and we used to get comments like people going like, "Tell me to shut up," but that's just the way we work. It's how we do it. Yeah, we do. Yes, Janet, massive Man City fan. I like Phil Foden. Good player, man. Good player. Fit nice. He'd look nice in a red shirt. Good team. Can't knock them. Good team. You can't argue with that. Best, the best team in the league at the minute. Well, it doesn't. The league doesn't lie, does it? So, yeah, I used to go back in the when I lived in Hull. I used to go with the supporters club from Hull. And, yeah, I've been to a couple of the derbies. Um, Loved it. Loved the derby days. Good atmosphere.
Oh, well done, Pam. I wish I could make homemade bread every single day. I honestly do because it's beautiful.
No chance here. I know. It would look good in a red shirt, though. Maybe one day. Not. We'll be back. Don't you worry. We'll be back to challenge you soon.
Are we doing anything to mark the occasion? What occasion? Are you talking about the football? Absolutely not.
No.
We're doing a few picky bits tomorrow, which will probably be the
Arsenal.
match.
You see, Arsenal. We used to have a rivalry with Arsenal back in the day. Old Arsene Wenger. Again, we're a good team then. Robin van Persie.
Got married on a private jet, just the kids, and then had a party 3 days later with live band, great food, and all the family. And our friends was great. Oh, the house special was
He's
that.
put on your anniversary.
Oh, on the anniversary. Oh. Never done out.
We don't really, do we?
Nah.
Bit sad, really, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just yeah. We should do that. Should get out. Oh, Robin van
We could keep that
Persie.
food voucher and go for that meal on anniversary.
Yeah, you could actually. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Everton, Everton, Everton.
Just not yet. Ha ha, I wish. Bilbo, you absolute.
What?
I'm convinced that you did all of that.
Good one. Mary Better, especially for scone. You will master it for the homeless.
Do you know what it is? That would be my dream because
You always say that, don't you? That's my nemesis. Scone.
But
Scone.
you know, everybody. I remember when I was with my first husband, and we were so poor that we were going to get
Excuse me.
the bailiffs to come and take the stuff out of the house, and we're going to get kicked out of the house. And I even sat there and prayed one night and said, I hope the bailiffs come first to take all the stuff because I can't afford somebody to take the stuff out before we get chucked out of the house.
Right.
So I've been in that position. So I know what it feels like. I must admit, we were lucky enough to get out of that just before the end of it. But been there, done that, and I know the feeling of losing everything. So to give somebody just a nice, warm, hot meal would be my dream if they're in that situation.
A new stadium, and let's hope we do well and stay at the top. Yeah, I don't mind Everton. Don't mind Everton at all, to be fair. Just the other.
Favourite meals has to be Sunday lunch.
Yeah, Sunday.
Or a curry, or a nice curry.
Sunday dinner. Roast beef Sunday dinner for me. With all the trimmings. That'd be my favourite. Not jet. Lol.
Doesn't matter. Me and my wife
Work
all week together and stay and binge your content. Oh, thank you very much.
It's very surreal, though. Honestly, it's really surreal.
Because when I first started it, I said to Ian, I went because I started a couple of weeks before you started yours, didn't I?
Aye.
And I went, would anybody ever want to watch? Sweet or savoury is a sack savoury every time. Give me a crispy bacon sandwich with an egg on top.
Yeah.
Or
I'd have to go savoury as well.
Yeah.
Even though I like my puds.
Yeah.
I'd have to go savoury.
Have to be savoury for me.
Yeah. Favourite meal for me is a roast beef Sunday dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Roast beef.
Roast beef, Yorkshire puddings.
Horseradish sauce.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Roast potatoes, veg.
yeah.
Lashings of gravy.
Yeah.
Because we are from up north.
Sweet or savoury as a snack.
Mm.
Again, I'd probably have to go
See, to
savoury.
me, I would love a packet of crisps.
Yeah.
Over.
We've got to be, for me, I've got to be in the mood for I don't always fancy a pudding or a sweet, but sometimes I'll just go, oh, but I could just eat some chocolate or I could just eat this pudding of some description.
Bilbo, do a Sunday lunch. Yes. Tomorrow, pudding in the corner. Is my glasses not?
No, it's just pudding in the corner.
Mm. What pudding would you do, Bilbo? Come on. What's your fave? You're asking us these questions. You tell us.
I know what my favourite pudding is. Well, I've got two actually.
Bakewell tart.
Bakewell tart and a cheesecake.
Can you remember one holiday with Pat and Dave and that white chocolate cheesecake?
Oh man,
you came back the next day.
We went back the next day with this white chocolate cheesecake. Honestly, it was just like, oh my god, that's the best thing I've ever tasted.
I didn't have any, but you, Pat, and Dave had it, didn't you? And you were like,
and then we went next day to the same restaurant. Can we have the chocolate?
No, I haven't got it.
Like,
I was sat there going, no. Mince and dumplings. Oh yes.
Yeah, you see, that's a proper northern thing. That
mince and dumplings.
I like mince and dumplings.
I've done a beef stew and dumplings, but I haven't done mince and dumplings yet.
Bread and butter pudding.
Which that's my youngest son's favourite meal of all time. In fact, he said today when he came, he says, "I'm having mince and dumplings tomorrow."
Bread and butter pudding. I was on about that today, wasn't we?
Yeah.
I said, that's an easy. He was looking through the recipe books. I said, bread and butter pudding. But you know what
it is? I remember me nana. She used to do it. She used to put marmalade. She used to make marmalade sandwiches.
Trifle or cheesecake.
And then do it as put them as sandwiches in the bowl and then put your custard on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was like she never used raisins and stuff. It was always marmalade sandwiches.
Yeah.
Couldn't like on the cross.
Was it you that was on about sugar sandwiches?
Oh yeah,
Now that's weird to me. That like
bread,
I like sandwiches.
White plastic bread, loads of butter, sugar on the top.
Oh, vanilla slice. Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Vanilla slice. Oof.
It's got to have the icing on the top though.
Oh, vanilla slice.
See, to me, I like an apple turnover.
I like custard tarts. Custard tarts. Them ones we had in Portugal, what they called pasta del nata. Mm-hmm. Oh man, you can try them if you ever go to Portugal. And I'd try the pasta del nata, I think it's called, but it's custard tart.
Have you tried bread and milk? Pink slices of Sunderland cake. Oh,
yeah.
Didn't know that.
What's the other one? Velvet cake. I quite like that as well. The red velvet cake.
Have you tried bread and milk? What do you mean by that? Sorry, Edward, I'm a little bit confused.
.com.
Beef stew is in the pressure cooker, ready to give to my daughter and son-in-law and grandson. Oh, isn't it lush feeding your family though? Do you know what I love? Is my oldest son's not into cooking at all.
Oh,
my youngest son, absolutely, him and his partner, they love cooking.
That's the coffee one, isn't it? Tiramisu with it.
I have never
with the fingers in it,
tiramisu.
Or is that tiramisu?
No, it's tiramisu.
That's nice. That is nice. That's a nice pudding. That it is nice.
Tiramisu or trifle? Well, because I've never had a tiramisu, I'd have to say trifle for me. And after watching you both, I will email you the link for. Thank you very much.
Champion.
Thanks, Pam. Pineapple tea. It's another family
favourite. You've already done that, haven't you?
I've done that one.
You've done that one.
Absolutely beautiful.
It is nice. That's nice.
That's proper comfort.
And the is it the panhaggerty that's the vegetarian? That's the vegetarian version. I can't remember
which one's which.
Well, cheese. Get confused with cheese. That.
One with cheese, one with corned beef.
I think that's the panhaggerty. And then there's panaclety. I don't know. I'm not a Geordie.
Oh, Martine's just sent me a friend request. So that's gone over your
Yeah, I'll sort that out.
Yeah.
Hot milk and chopped bread, sugar to taste in the microwave. No,
Oh,
no,
that
I've never
sounds
tried
nice.
that. Never tried that. Yeah, that panacol tea, and it does say it uses up. There's
Leftovers, really.
many different variations of it, isn't there?
Did any of yous? Because my kids, when they were little, used to love egg in a cup.
Oh, you like
Because I used to get the cup, break the bread up into little bits, and then put a soft boiled egg
yeah,
into it and
yeah,
mix it up. And then they used to sit there and just eat the egg in a cup.
yeah, yeah. You can put whatever you like in it. Yeah, that's. I
Mm-hmm.
remember that reading that. I said there's all different variations of it, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I just realised we haven't had anything to eat yet, have we?
I
From
know.
tonight.
I know. Well, I tell you what, taste testing time's going to be fun. I'm loving my life.
You
Thank
better
you.
get the bib out because I'll be like, "Bleh."
I'll just wash the floor in the morning. Pam, oh, thank you. We weren't sure. We were a bit unsure whether we are going to do this or not. I mean, it's obviously, this is Ian's live.
I just went. The last couple of weeks I've gone. Shall I go live? And I'm like, I don't know. Shall I? And like Chris the Butcher was on a few weeks ago, and he says, "Oh yeah." I said, "I'm thinking about going live." And he says, "Oh, you should do it." And I'm like, "Oh well." And I've procrastinated, and then
I suppose the
on it, we'll
pressure's
do
up
it.
because this is your channel, not mine. Do you
Sod
know
it.
what I mean? So
Just do it.
scrap the soup, get a takeaway.
Big big snogadonna. Oh, snogadonna kebab. Lovely.
Tiggy, yeah, bread and butter bun is lovely.
Again, we was like I said, we was looking at that one today.
Mhm.
I went, oh, that probably. I wonder if that'd go down all right. A bread and butter pudding. And you've had a few requests for like treacle tart and things like that. And gypsy tart was it?
Well, I've done the cornflake tart, but I haven't done the chipsy tart or anything yet.
Get them fish fingers with your bread. Could you stay? Oh, you can't beat a fish
Do
finger
you know
sandwich.
what, Janet? I swear to God, right now, I would absolutely devour that fish finger sandwich.
Tommy Ketch. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you know what it is? I made my own bread and I made the fish fingers, and I was thinking, should I make my own Thai ketchup? And I thought, do you know what? Now you're just taking that to pretentious level. So absolutely not. Use the cheap stuff from Lidl's.
Jean, love both your channels. Amazing to have caught you live. Thanks, Jean. Yeah, I've seen you commenting on both of ours.
Yes, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
welcome anytime. You never know. I might start doing a few lives. You never know. We don't know.
We could maybe do it every Saturday night, just one week yours and 1 week mine.
What did you say tonight? You went, oh, we'll just go on for an hour. How long have we been on?
2 hours and 20.
2 hours and 23 minutes we've been on here. But it just goes.
Mm-hmm.
The time is just like, it feels like we've only been on 5 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
So we must be enjoying it.
And to be honest, we wouldn't be still sat here if it wasn't for the interaction from you lot. So, hey, thank you very, very much.
Do your own cafe shop business. Would you do it? Make your own food.
Do you know what, Edward? That
I'm not so sure
because I don't know. I remember when my children were younger and there was lots of calves around.
Yeah.
And used to drop the kids off at school, then used to go for a coffee with all the other mums and have a pastry and
things like that. They go out of business so quickly, don't they?
Is there a cafe in Wall's End now?
I think there's one.
Oh, do you know that one on the corner next to?
What, the big one on the high street? Is that gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
I didn't even notice.
There's no cafe.
There used to be one there.
We used to have about 4 or 5 cafes in Wall's End, and they were always chocker. Now there's none left.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, like.
Mm-hmm.
But
what
I was going to say is, like, I'm not saying that we don't cook, but you've got to go for all the hygiene stuff and all that, you know, like to sell food. Whereas we just cook and we cook for ourselves, and people go on about the cat again, going on about but we're constantly cleaning. But if you're selling food on, then obviously you've got to be up to a certain standard.
Can I just say, there's one video of mine, right, that we've got that little plate there, and that's where I put my stuff. That is where her food goes.
Yeah.
And I'd put her food out when I had a break, and then I had this bowl of cheese, grated cheese on
Next
there,
to it.
right next to it. And she jumped up and started eating her food. Now everyone's going, the cat's eating the cheese, the cat's eating it. No, she's eating her food. If she ate the cheese, do you know what? I'd still bloody eat it.
You wouldn't believe some of the comments you get.
Oh, honestly,
people.
I don't.
Some downright nasty ones, to be fair. And I just delete them now. I just delete them.
I'm not going to go there.
Just
I'm having too much fun.
You know, when we was not so long back, and like, I think it was hay fever we both had.
Yes.
And I had full of cold, and I was sniffing it, and somebody was going, "For God's sake, can't you edit that out and do this and do that?" And I'm like, "Well," and then she started going, what did she say? Something like, "Oh, I can't stand it anymore. Unsubscribed." And I was just like, "Fair enough."
On. It's like somebody says to me,
if it puts you off that much, then you
cough a lot. Yes, I cough a lot. I have asthma.
What's that? Janet Delaney, good night and God bless you both. Come on, England tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks, Janet. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Come on, England. Even the Man City players. Come on, England.
Oh, thanks, Jean. I hope everybody would give Ian a like. It's absolutely amazing that you're all so lovely.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I've really enjoyed actually coming on tonight.
Edward, we've absolutely took your night away. You've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
For nearly 2.5 hours. Thank you so much that you'd put up with our blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Like an old fishwife waffling on. That's me. I'm about me.
Okay, I bet you thought about me. I would have hit you, but then people would have seen it and they would have probably noticed it. Oh, thanks, Colette.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I couldn't pretend to be anybody else. I am what I am. If you don't like it, then fair enough. I've always had that attitude. If you don't like me, there's some people you don't like instantly, don't you? You've met people like that.
Oh yeah.
And you just go, I just take people for who they are. I couldn't be anybody else. I couldn't be false. Definitely not.
Well, to be honest, I mean, this is a bit of a whole thing around. We met on the internet, didn't we?
Best live I've seen. Hey, I must be doing all right. I'm getting praise from a Man City fan. Yay, I'm a United fan.
Thanks, Tiggy.
How's she going?
I think so. She said, have a good night, guys. So I think Tiggy's off.
Thanks, Tiggy. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. Cracking.
Oh, thanks, Edward. That's really nice. It would be nice
I love
to
watching you two. You're normal like the rest of it.
I must admit, it would be lovely.
It's nice to hear. It's nice to hear. But we are just being ourselves. It couldn't be anything else, could we? To be fair, we couldn't.
To be honest, 2.5 hours in, could you imagine if I was trying to be somebody else? It would be so awful, wouldn't it?
It's like one of them. Like you're driving a bus and they go, "Do you like when you drive?" And somebody goes, "For God's sake, smile!" And you just go.
I'd look like a right idiot if I was smiling all the time.
Come on, England! England, England. I'll be giving it that tomorrow night. We'll go like this. 3 lines on a shirt. Love it.
I must admit, it's going to be fun in this household tomorrow night.
I can't drink tomorrow night, though.
Yeah, no.
I can't have a drink. Tonight's my night for drinking, and then that's it. So, singing for over 2 hours.
Oh, God. Do you know what? If they win tomorrow night...
I'll sing at football matches.
I'm going to get absolutely no sleep tomorrow night because he's literally going to run around this house like a dervish.
I remember when
Man United
did the treble, the Champions League against Bayern. That was long before we met. And it was like they were 1-0 down. There was 3 minutes left, and then we scored 2 goals in a minute and a half. And I literally ran where I lived.
It's a bit of
I ran out my house and it was like a cul-de-sac. I just ran round and round the cul-de-sac going, yes, yes, at the top of my voice for about 5 minutes.
Thank you, Edward. I feel sorry for me as well. He might be sleeping in his car tomorrow night.
Yes.
See, both ways. If they win, you're never going to shut up. And if they lose, you're going to be such grumpy. So I think I'll give you a call, please, about 8 o'clock.
3 lines on a shirt.
I'll watch it from in here. You can watch it from your phone in the car.
Come on, England. Let's have it. Peter Kay would say, have it. It's got to be done. Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Woo.
Right, there's still 18 of yous in here. Do you want us to keep going, or are you sick of hearing we? Just let me know. We're not going to be upset.
It's right. I'm off now. Good luck, England, from a Welsh woman. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a Welsh. I love Wales, actually. We've had some good little, excursions down there.
Beautiful, lovely part of the world.
I'll be when the circs return to normal. Thanks, Pam.
See you later, Pam.
Yeah, we've been down to Wales a few times, haven't we? Cardigan Bay.
Oh, that little
Pembrokeshire.
chalet,
Pembrokeshire. It was a converted barn. It was lush down there.
Oh, the barn. Yeah, the bedroom was right up the top, wasn't it?
The 10B and all that.
And we went to the farm shop and we made a beef stew. Can you remember that beef stew that we made?
Lush.
All the stuff from the farm shop. It was amazing.
I like Wales. It's a bit of a drive, like from here.
Yeah, but once you get past the motorway,
that's the longest bit. It's once you get into Wales, then it's all down to 40, 50 miles an hour.
Amazing scenery.
I like Wales. Nice part of the country. Good morning, England. Good morning.
Night, Tiggy. See you again soon.
Night, Tiggy. You're still here. Everybody's still here.
Enjoy being on here today. It's been a great. Hopefully, I will catch you from the start next time and great craft. Well, I tell you what, Bilbo, we'll put a schedule out. I did say to Ian at 5 o'clock, put a schedule out for 6:30, and you went, I'll just wing it.
So okay, yeah, I might start to be a little bit more
organised
instead of just winging it. But as you can tell, I'm now getting from being nice and chilled to getting a little bit drunk. I'm getting to that stage now. Yeah, well, I might start doing one on Saturday. Either one of us do a live.
Could do a live on mine next weekend.
As an extra little bit. Why not?
Just for feedback.
A chippy Chinese. Oh yeah, I'd go for a chippy. I'd go for Chinese as well.
I don't know what I would go for I would had a takeaway.
Yeah. I love a kebab. A nice snoggadonna.
See, I can't eat chips that much, but I do crave chips. I can only have 2 and then that's me done.
Let us know beforehand and we can get our drinks and snacks ready. Okay.
Right.
Noted. Definitely. I'll do that. I'll start doing that. I'll give you a couple of hours notice at least.
You should put it out the day before.
I'm starving now. Yeah, me too. We haven't had any tea yet.
Yeah, no. The soup's in the pan.
What was the last thing we ate? What did we have for dinner?
Didn't.
I can't even remember.
Because it's been such a full-on day. I think we just snacked.
We've just snacked, haven't we?
You had a slice of bread at about 5 o'clock.
Is that
some butter on?
Oh. It's me told. So I'll be ready for some food. Getting Hank Marvin.
Therefore, drinks and a chat. Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
And hopefully talking about how good England were and how great we are after winning the Euros.
Well, do you know what it is? I think we should schedule this for next Saturday on your channel to talk about the football, and then me and the girls can talk about food.
Okay, it's a date. Oh, my shoulder's killing us.
And we can have a drink at 10. Yes, totally agree.
let's get plastered.
Actually, a Friday night would probably be better, wouldn't it? Because we finish work. It's such a
Friday.
time on a
I love
Friday
Friday
night,
nights.
and
My
it's like,
favourite. Friday night, it's just mental. First thing I do when I get in from work is go, right,
you're right.
I get my work gear off and bang, drink. Thank you very much. But chippy.
Oh, do you know what? I love chippy chips.
I used to like Chinese chips.
Oh, I used to love China. My older
They
son
used to have
liked
like
it.
a real distinct taste. I don't know whether
Yeah,
it was the
they
oil
used
they
to.
fried them in or whatever.
If me and his dad used to go to the chippy, go, Ma, get me chippy chips.
Get your Baileys in. Are you going to send some round here?
Absolutely not.
I like my Baileys.
Nah, unless you're going to have a bucket down there. Absolutely not.
I love Baileys. It's just, I can't help myself. You have one and it's like, oh, I'll just have another. And I'll just have another. The next thing you know, 3/4 of the bottle's gone.
Mhm. And actually, he doesn't have Bailey's. He has the Aldi cheap own make.
Or 7 p.m. on Betty's channel, then the dinner lady, 8 p.m. till whatever. So both, yeah. Did it feel it's substitute put the love alive? There's a lot of people do lives, don't they? And seem to go down well. It's just I don't know. I've got to have a drink to do a live. What's that?
Edward, I had my tea while speaking to you. Mince lamb and potato gratin. Oh,
Yum yum.
lovely.
I have my drink ready for tomorrow night. I can't drink tomorrow night. Bus driver. So well I could up to a certain point, but it would be before the match started. I'd have to stop drinking.
If it was an afternoon game, it would be
If
fine
it'd been 5 o'clock, it'd have been a lot better. But it's 8 o'clock.
because you could drink up to 5 and then you could
Yeah,
stop.
you've got to work out how many units you've had, and then you've got to. So it's not worth the hassle. Just don't drink. I'm not going to have a drink tomorrow. So I'll be watching the game sober. Joy. It'd have been better if it was tonight, wouldn't it? Saturday night.
Yeah.
We could have all absolutely mullered.
Oh, no, it's going to be probably about 3 o'clock tomorrow, but I guess it's because it's in Berlin, isn't it? Is it in Berlin? Or am I just making that up?
So let's put. My dad was a bus driver, and my mum was a dinner lady, so we're almost related.
What blood?
Don't get me wrong. If I made enough, if you could make some enough to make a living, I would chuck in bus driving, like. But it pays the bills, you know. It's not the best job in the world.
Time, but then again, it would be making that much food, we wouldn't even be able to eat it, so we'd have to distribute it out, wouldn't we?
1966 song "Back Home." I have heard it, but I was born in May '66, so
3 months before me.
3 months. No, you said a year.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it was July, wasn't it, when we won the World Cup? So I was only, I don't remember anything about that, but I think I have seen that video, the song. I've tried the minced lamb pie before, but I would buy it again from Iceland. Would you do a review on it? Yeah, I can have a look. But I stopped doing them reviews specifically because the way it going down so well, and like every man and his dog was doing the Iceland reviews, and it was like that's why I decided to go. Like I enjoy cooking, and I just kept going for doing my own stuff.
You're better off cooking your own food because you're that good.
1962. Ooh. So that's 4 years. So you'll be 62. Yeah, 62, yeah. A Drayman driver. See, back in the day, they used
Dreaming. I used to work in pubs for years, didn't
Aye.
I? After being a dinner lady
Uh-huh.
before I went into.
I reckon it wouldn't. I don't think it'd be too hard to make, mate. To be honest, minced lamb. You can buy minced lamb from the shops. Yeah, I reckon you could do it.
I think you should do. You know, your version of a minced lamb pie.
1973. December 1970. I'm as old as dirt. I'm not far behind you, to be honest. I'm not far behind you. Feeling it as well. 1973. So that's I was at I was already at school then.
Well, I left school
1971. I started school.
66. I left school at 50.
Do you remember the old milk bottles you used to get at
Oh,
school?
yes, I
The little
love
dinky
them.
milk bottles. Did anybody else get that when they were well, it's of a certain age, like our age. You used to get a little bottle of milk, like at the primary school, but like the young
Every
school,
day.
every day with a cream on top. Lush. Remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Lush.
Highlight of the school day, wasn't it?
Aye. Little cartons. Yeah. Yeah, we used to get the proper bottle. We used to the glass bottles.
Yeah. You used to get them out of the
Milk monitor. Used to be a milk monitor.
Oh, lovely. Because you used to have like the crates, and you used to go and get one, put a
Right.
straw in,
Yeah.
drink it, and then put it back in the other crates for them to take
You
and
see, that's back in the
recycle.
old days when they recycle them, yeah?
Yeah. Not the
Yeah.
cartons,
Yeah.
proper recycled
I
bottles.
remember that. I can remember that. Yeah. Remember the old. See, that's another thing we should do is maybe do the old school.
Puds.
People ask you for like chocolate crunch and
Yes.
all that. You know,
But
remember that
it's fine.
chocolate crunch with chocolate custard. Ooh.
See, our thing is because whatever we make, we'll have for tea. So if
Yeah.
we make a pud.
Thanks for a fun hour or so. Got to dash, so I'll bid you good night. Good night, Julie. Thanks for joining us. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yes, Margaret Thatcher did put a stop to that.
Yeah.
Lion lady. Yeah.
And our
The
kids
little
will
milk
never be the
bottles.
same since.
That's what we were just on about. The little bottles of milk,
Mhm.
and it was always full fat with a cream on the top. Oof. That's another thing, naughty thing we used to do when we were kids back in the day. On your way to school, because people used to get the milk delivered then, like bottles on the doorstep. You used to go around and like, thank you very much. We'll have one of them. Just take the cream off and then leave the bottle where it was.
See now, you think of that as a child. I think of me coming back from the nightclub at 5 o'clock in the morning, where they've had the milk delivered, and you're so hungover,
You absolute
right?
beast.
And you used to nick the bottles of milk and just neck
Absolute
it on the way
beast.
home.
That's shocking.
Oh, honestly, how many times I woke up in the morning, well, in the afternoon, and had a bottle of milk next to it.
Yeah, pink custard. Yeah. What else did they used to do at school?
Chocolate crunch.
There was that, and they used to, and I remember the baked rice pudding as well, with a big thick skin on the top, because it had been in the oven that long.
I used to rock.
Used to nick.
I used to nick a little bottles of orange.
Off the milkman, yeah.
Yeah.
We were
You remember the milkman's float?
Yeah.
And again, coming back off a night on the drink, right?
There's a theme here. Yeah, this.
Honestly, and me mate,
Drunk.
right? As soon as the milkman went to deliver the milk, we used to go nick the orange juice, and honestly, it's shocking, isn't it?
You thieving bar.
I'm such a nasty person. The milk and the orange juice.
A glass of milk before
Mind
I got
you,
to
used
bed.
to curdle on your stomach.
I
and
used to
remember,
like. This is really old-fashioned Horlicks.
oh no.
I mean, I used to do with a glass of a cup of Horlicks.
I
Or
could
cocoa.
never stand anything like
Cocoa
hot
or
milk.
Horlicks before you go to bed.
Hot milk, Horlicks. Nah.
I used to like that.
I used to like the hot chocolate, but Horlicks or hot milk, no.
Steal the milk from the doorstep. That's what we used to do. Yeah. Or we just used to nick the cream because you didn't want to drink the full pint. You just nick the cream. Thank you very much.
And then would you leave the rest?
Yeah, just leave it on the doorstep.
Oh, nasty. To think that
I've given myself away now. There'll be some old biddy in where I used to live going, right, I'm ringing the police. 1972. He was nicking my milk.
Ever tried the Pop Tarts? Just pop them in the toaster. I've never.
I have tried that. I've had them before.
Had them.
I think it was one was in Benidorm with the lads, and they had, they have the continental breakfast, and they had them there, and I tried them. They're not nice. I don't like them. They're not a breakfast thing for me. It's like, no. But then again, when you're in Spain. It's like
See,
the bacon and stuff. It's not proper bacon, is it? It's like
no, I'm not really into sweet stuff in the mornings, to be honest.
no. I like oats. I like porridge.
Yeah,
Porridge oats.
used to like the overnight oats.
Overnight oats. I used to like that. Yeah, nice. Very good. Very nice. What was that? I used to write a note and put in the neighbour's empties for extra orange or chocolate milk.
Can you remember that? Putting the note in there.
Wednesday on a Friday.
You remember that now? Yes.
Liver beans and who knows whatever was vile. You see, I like liver. I don't know about with beans.
Liver and
Liver,
onions.
gravy and onions, yeah.
Liver and bacon,
liver
yes.
sausage, yeah, that's nice. That's nice, but not. Yes, we did vote. Yes.
Yes, we did.
Not going to say which way, but we voted.
Because it would be very controversial.
I wasn't going to, and then he was like, "All right, okay, we'll just do it."
I'd put it this way: I didn't do Conservative because I think they're all a bunch of
cowboy hot pot.
Make enough money for myself, and I didn't do Reform either. So that's it. Lovely liver with mushroom and onion gravy. Oh,
looks like another shame on my youth. It's liver. I mean, offal. It's
what we were brought up.
We were brought up on that. We had to.
See, no, I want to
It bugs me, you see, kids today. This is going to sound, and I am going to sound really old.
But our grandkids will eat anything that we make.
Parents today, they'll go.
Oh, they're not eating that.
They'll put a tea out and they'll go, "Oh, I don't want that. I want this," and then they'll pan it to them and go, "Oh, well, you can have this or you can have that."
Nah.
There was none of that in my day. It was like,
you either eat or you starve.
If you don't eat, you go hungry. Yeah. That was it. Because there's nothing else. That's it. Dunk. So you just cracked on and ate it. And
I'm going to say a word now that YouTube is going to go.
Lamb's liver, yeah, lamb's liver.
I love faggots. And I was going to make them.
You say that?
I was going to make them on the channel. And I really, really want to make them.
Yeah. They're nice. They're nice.
Oh, they're lush. If they're done properly, they're absolutely
The world's gone mad though, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You can't do this and you can't say this and you can't do it. It's like, come on.
Edward lamb's liver is beautiful. It's got to be either done long and slow, but I prefer it flash fried. So it's still a little bit pink in the middle.
Colette, me too.
Yeah, black pudding is my favourite.
White pudding as well. I've tried white pudding. That's nice. We got that from that Berry Market that time when we went years ago, didn't we? That white pudding. That was nice as well.
Get it from Dixon's as well, you know?
I know. Yeah. It's all awful. We've made, like I say, we've made our own faggots, haven't we?
Yeah, and
we've made our own.
Filmed them.
But we have them years ago.
Yeah, we've made them.
Yeah. All you seem to get now is the one brains.
Mr. Brains.
Brains faggots in the packet.
Doesn't sound nice, does it?
Nah.
But if you go to Morrison's, you can get all of the offal.
Yeah. You know, my eyesight's getting terrible. It really is. I'm gonna have to come.
Glasses.
I'm gonna have to come a bit closer. Haggis as well, yeah. Oh yes, haggis. Had that before. Nice.
Love that.
Years ago, when I used to, well, it was long before I came to Newcastle, when I still lived in Yorkshire, in Hull. I used to do runs up to Scotland all the time.
I remember you telling me this.
And there's like on the industrial estates where you'd always deliver, there was always like a little van, and they do the full Scottish. So you get tatty scones, get your black pudding, you get everything all in there. And it was like, even back then, it was about £4, which is expensive then, but it was so worth it, because this honestly, it was like this big massive carton like that, and it was just full. Tatty scones, the wets, the sausages, haggis in there, everything. It was just lush, absolutely lush.
Maybe.
Never tried making haggis. We've never done it. bought it and tasted it.
Thing is haggis has got lungs in. You can't actually buy them from the supermarkets. So I think you would need
Poached. What's that? Poached or parched peas? Salt and vinegar.
parched peas. Is that like mushy?
Mushy peas.
Mushy peas with vinegar and salt on. Oh,
Trouble is, comes straight out here. That and sprouts. Well, it does with me, doesn't it?
yeah.
Windy Miller.
Baby girl.
No, I've never tried haggis. I've never tried making haggis. We've done, like I say, we've done faggots before, and they were really nice. It's like everything else. If you make it yourself, I think it always tastes better.
Do you want one more? Are you all right?
Yes, please.
Oh, I think and then some food.
Yeah. Black peas, I think it's a Lancashire thing. Ah.
Yes, I've seen that before. Them black peas are the pigeon peas.
Like the pigeon peas. Yeah, yeah. My girls want what I could afford. They didn't go hungry. Now our 3 grandchildren do it. Everything's served to them. Yeah, spot on. That's how, exactly the same with our grandkids, and it was the same with my kids. They didn't go hungry, but you tried to make it as.
Well, they didn't go hungry because they ate what we made.
Well, that's it. Yeah, same thing.
And how many times my children are going, Mom, why would they eat this here and they won't eat it at home? And I went,
I mean, to be fair, I mean the grandkids now are all grown up more or less, aren't they?
Apart from one, yeah.
But they're like Mackie D's and all this, and you're like, well, why? And then I'll make them a burger. And Grandad, your burgers are the best. I do make a good burger. And she says, your burgers are lush. I says, well, why do you like McDonald's? They're just, I don't even like McDonald's. They just don't appeal to me at all. The one burger chain I want to try is the Five Guys one, because I've been told that's really nice. So I would love to try it.
Try fries and burgers.
Oh, there's a takeaway called Fries and Bags, which is apparently as good as Five Guys. That's just up here,
But cheaper.
but cheaper. So that appeals to me. Exactly, Colette. That's how we were brought up. I just think, and I'm not knocking you or anybody else. I just think you're making a rod for your own back if you go, oh, well, I'll do you this or I'll do you that. But then again, you can't really.
See,
It's all politically correct now.
It was like if you didn't want to eat it, you go to bed hungry. But you can't let your kids go to bed hungry these days, can you?
We used to eat stuff like just even now. I just eat bread and butter or bread and jam or just something because that's you go, man, what can I have? And it'd be like, well, there's some bread there and just there you
I've
go.
made some jam. It's in the fridge.
Homemade jam. Who makes homemade jam nowadays?
When we've gone out and we've picked the fruit. How many times we used to go out and do that all the time, didn't we? Pick the brambles.
It's just a childhood memory, like apple pie. Picking the apples yourselves, or apple and bramble pie. We used to call it brambles, as in blackberries. Apple and bramble pie. My mum, it was my mum's speciality, and it cost nothing. It just cost her the pastry. That'd be like the flour. That was it.
You can't say hello.
Happy days, them days. We certainly didn't go hungry. Definitely not. But kids can be very fussy nowadays, can't they? And I think it's sometimes because
Baby.
it's like the old school run as well. There was no school run when I was a kid. It was just like
there you go.
You either cycled, walked. There she is. Look. Oh, she's gone. There she is.
Say hello, Missy.
Say hello. Like, see just your tail. Look.
It's like, oh, don't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
But you want some treats, don't you? You want some treats or some food? She's rubbing herself against my legs.
Yeah, I think she's hungry.
Oh,
Kids are growing up and all have 9-month-old. How many grandkids have we got between us?
10.
10. Yes. And we've had the youngest one down today. Haven't we, Mason? My husband used to create such tension at the dinner table. Kids wouldn't eat everything.
There you go, babe.
The old classic. You're not having any pudding
Unless you have eaten
until
it.
you finish your dinner. How's about that?
There you go, baby.
Like the old Pink Floyd song, ain't that? How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Oh, it's gone quiet, or is it just this?
It's gone delayed again. I think we should give it another 15 minutes to get to 10 o'clock, and I think we should all.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. I mean, Christ, we've nearly been on for 3 hours now. I think when it gets to 10 o'clock, unless you're all getting very bored, I mean, that's another 20 minutes away. To be fair,
Yeah, we could do it, and we could leave it quarter to if you wanted to.
my kids only get Mackie D's once a month for a treat. Yeah, as a treat, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. We used to get back Chris when we were kids. It's like my mum and dad.
Would be chips with scraps.
My mum and dad used to, yeah,
That was our
used to
treat.
go out on a Friday night, and it'd be like either my uncle or my grandma or whatever. He'd come round and babysit for us. And if it was my uncle, he'd come round and he'd take us to the chippy, and we'd be happy with just a bag of chips with scraps. That was it. But that was a treat for us.
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar because it wasn't cooked at home. It was like in a bread bun, lovely chip butty with scraps. Happy days, and that was a treat for us.
Yeah.
You know, the treat. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with treating your kids. It's just I think kids nowadays just expect it, don't they? The sort of it's just nothing. It's like it, and it costs a fortune.
It's not. I mean,
it costs a fortune
when we
to
came
Mackie
back from
D's.
holiday, we went to Burger King, didn't we?
Yeah, when we come back off holiday in Lanzarote,
30 quid.
we got a Burger King each. All right, and you got your drink and your fries, and it was like 31 euros or something for two. And you're like, you know what I mean? It's not cheap. I was telling my mum I like something that I hadn't actually tried it before. But when she bought it, I hated it, and she made me eat it, all of it.
What's the worst thing that you've ever eaten? I must admit, my nana Nickel, right, loved at the bits. It's not the nana that I used to spend a lot of time
I don't know
with.
if you go in, but yeah.
But she used to make barley and mutton. Ugh.
Thanks very much for watching.
Thank you, everybody. But the barley was never cooked properly, and it was crunchy. And she used to make me sit there and eat it. Ugh, can't eat barley to this day. It's probably lovely, but I can't eat it. Love it.
For now, we're staying. Yeah. Was probably going to call it, I reckon,
10 o'clock.
10 to 10. We'll give it another 8 minutes. And then we're going to, because I'm getting a bit, not hungry, but Hank Marvin. I'm getting a bit, I need some food.
Sugar puffs and angel cake.
Sugar puffs.
Oh.
Honey Monster. Do you remember that Honey Monster advert?
Yeah.
It was a Newcastle thing, wasn't it? That with it had was it Kevin Keegan? No, was it Kevin Keegan? And he had the black and white strip on. The Honey Monster.
All I can remember from a northeast advert was the crisps.
Canny bag of Tudor.
Tudor crisps. Canny bag of Tudor.
Canny bag
and
of Tudor.
That kid used to like do the deliveries. And he didn't want to go up there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Up the hill.
The high story.
Yeah. Sugar Puffs, not had them for years. Sugar Puffs. My God.
Sharon, yeah. Oh my God, memories, Bilbo.
Yeah, definitely. Bread and butter. That's it. It was the simple things, wasn't it? Like I said, I used to eat bread and butter bites. Just that's it. If there was nothing else there, slice of bread.
Yeah. My dad used to always do the Sunday joint on a Saturday, and we used to have bread and dripping on a Saturday night tea. That was it.
Yeah. I still don't know. It's still like favourite now.
If we roasted chicken,
Roast the chicken.
what we're like with it. With
You
the
roast the
juices.
chicken and you've got the juices in the bottom of the pan. Oh no, that time when we did the roast chicken and you put the sliced bread underneath. It was like the
Yes.
best fried bread ever. It was just unbelievable.
I do that actually, you know.
Egg in a hole.
Oh yes.
Martini. That's yeah. Throw up, never again. It's like you just got to get a smell of it, and you just go, "Ugh, no, no, can't touch that. No.
See, I'm very funny about food. I've got to be in the right mind to eat it. That's why I don't always do taste testing times. I won't drink it. I won't
That's
drink
what I was just saying.
martini.
That's what I was saying about you get that. You just get a smell of it.
To me, it's Malibu.
Lamb's Navy rum for me,
Malibu
and
to me.
Martini's the other one. It's just like that. Yours is it Pernod? You said one of them. Yours was
Malibu.
Malibu. That was it. Not Pernod. Malibu.
Pernod I can't have. I can't have Southern Comfort because that's too floral.
I don't mind. It's all right. It wouldn't
Nah.
be my drink of choice, but tuna fish cakes are my next video. Very nice. I like tuna.
Well, Bilbo, I hope you've sent me the link to your channel as well as Ian.
Yeah.
I'll be very upset if I'm not included.
Have a great day and evening tomorrow, everyone. Good luck, England. Win or lose, it's a final. We're going to
Exactly.
win. We're going to win. Positive. We're going to win. Come on, England. Right. See you later. How long have we got left? 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes. And then we're going to go because I need some food. Hungry. And I'm wasting
This
away.
taste test is going to be so much fun.
Can you not say I'm wasting away? Look.
He's going to say something
This figure needs food.
completely inappropriate. I don't normally let him do a taste test when he's had a drink.
Yeah, we haven't finished your video, have we?
No.
Oh, that's going to be fun. A drunk Betty. Look at this beauty. How good are you?
We better not. Be in your best behaviour, mister.
That's rubbish, that. Put it in the bin.
You do that, I swear to God. Actually, he's only ever done that with one thing, and that was oysters. I got oysters for Valentine's Day, that one. Yeah, can you remember? And you were like, bleh, bleh.
It's like that. It's like raw eggs.
Yeah. I thought, well, that didn't go down the way I wanted it to go.
Oh, no. No. Can't find you, the dinner lady. It's on there somewhere, isn't it? It's definitely on there.
Yeah, but me dinner lady one's not great.
Night, night.
Try mantra, it's bad.
Three lines on a shirt. That's the Vindaloo. That's my favourite one, the Vindaloo one.
Vindaloo, yeah.
Colette, I have been here since the beginning. Just didn't chat. I have had so much fun tonight, and I love both your channels. Thanks, Colette.
Thank you, Colette.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, definitely.
Much appreciated.
Do you know what? I can't even
pair
tell.
of drunken bums that we are.
Yes. Can't even tell you how much we've enjoyed this, to be honest. If we didn't enjoy it, we wouldn't be going for nearly 3 hours. Actually, 3 hours.
Yeah,
but I really enjoy it.
We've enjoyed it.
The feedback is just unbelievable.
Wait for the next one. I'll tell you what, if you really want, we can make it a regular thing. Either one of us do it on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Or a Friday night. One or the other. But we'll give you notice this time. We'll give you notice. I can't believe it's 3 hours.
Yeah, I know.
My
feels like
God.
2 minutes. So you didn't want to come on at 8 o'clock. That's what I said.
Allergic to seafood.
Oh, no. Bless you.
Yeah. Yeah. If you'd really like, we'll make it a regular thing. I don't mind doing a live chat. It's been a hoot, actually. Enjoyed the last time with that. That was with the Kasori, wasn't it? When you give the Kasori away.
Yes.
And Chloe was here, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. But we haven't told anybody what we're going to do this one tonight.
It does, mate. It's like
3 hours.
It doesn't feel like we've been sat here for 3 hours gabbing away.
My God, if I was awake for 3 hours, I'd be like.
But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. And we've still got 15 people on. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Result. Back of the net.
Right, well, I think I'll put the soup on to warm up while we are saying goodbye.
Yes. I'm getting a little bit hungry now.
Yeah.
But that's not surprising. I ain't eaten anything since about dinner time. 12 o'clock, something like that. So I'm getting a little bit. Elaine, only just tuned in. Didn't know you were on. Nah, it was an impromptu. Shall we do it? Yeah, okay, I'll do it. After all the sod on telly these days, you can just sit and laugh at us. That's what you should do.
Well, I must admit, Elaine, we are just about to leave.
We've only got about.
We've been on for 3 hours.
Been on for over 3 hours, and
it's
10 to an hour. But
do you want to do another one next Saturday?
I think we might start doing a regular one. Yeah.
Do one
either a Friday or a Saturday, but we'll give you notice. I'll put it on as a schedule.
Do me 1 week, you the next?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible, that, didn't it? Didn't even mean that to sound like that. We'll do my channel 1 week, my channel,
to me.
your
one. To you, to me. Hey, dear. Yes, live chat and a few drinks. Yeah,
I just love the interaction.
Sounds good to me.
Because when you fill it in and then you put it out and you get your messages, which is brilliant. Thank you very much for every single comment. But to have this sort of interaction is just unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. I've enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
Thanks, like I said, love you too.
We're not
it's just us.
It's just us. This is how we are.
This is our house. This is our settee.
For 20 odd years we've done this. Just without not the camera looking at us.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Go and get something to eat and have a rest and a drink. Well, I'll be sleeping like a log tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, we didn't go to bed till about midnight last night, did we?
Yeah, and we was up
about
5:30, 6 o'clock because it's my body clock. Well, both of us. So I'm surprised we're still awake.
Well, to be honest, a good night's sleep tonight will make sure that you're still awake for is it some football on tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't know. Some football match tonight. I think it might be. Na 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 na.
What's played?
England. Thanks, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
And thanks, Edward. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I tell you what, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
It's like I said, we'll go at 10 to. It's 52 now, something like that. So.
See you later, guys.
Love yous all. Enjoy the rest of the evening, but I'm gonna get some food.
Yeah.
I'm Hank Marvin. Luke John, good night. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I didn't think it was going to be this popular, but hey, spot on.
Tell you what, we'll see you next Saturday.
I've just got to suss out how to. Oh, that's it. End the stream. That's the bit. I was just going to say I don't know how to end it, but the big thing that says end stream.
That looks really creepy.
Right. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Love yous all. Bye-bye.